No, he was described being someone else.
He was describing somebody else, and their picture was on the front, and Experiment thought that was Campbell for a second. I was like, no. Fucking Campbell wishes he looks like Billy from Predator.
Also, holy shit, that is a choice for the red. That is blinding.
It probably wasn't as blinding on the original screen.
It wouldn't be on the original screen, but in sRGB space, yeah, that's blinding.
Yeah. This fucking game, they just called it Metal Gear Solid, and Ghost Babel is an infinitely cooler name.
Funny enough, they only called it in Europe.
Was it not also Ghost Babel in Japan?
I think that was just a subtitle, but I don't think they called it
Metal Gear Solid. Well, you know what? Fucking no matter what, this game doesn't exist in Twitch Archive. Like in terms of like the game selection, Ghost Babel doesn't get me anything, and Metal Gear Solid just gives me the PS1 game.
Oh, we did get in the UK. Just 3 days after your release.
Okay, the Japanese version is called Ghost Babel.
Yeah, which I think is just a much better name. I was about to call this game Snake Babel for some reason. I mean, it's the best of both worlds, Starry Days. To be fair.
It's pretty good. People consider it one of the best. But it has no voice acting, so it's instantly a 2 out of 10.
Yeah, absolutely. Aaron, sorry I had to dip during yesterday's stream. I finished up M4S. Congratulations. My static got our clear a couple of days ago, too. And now we gotta do it all over again for the week. But it'll only get easier, because you get more gear. Metal Gear.
So, are we going to do 2 playthroughs of this?
No, we're not doing 2 playthroughs of this. Why? So that we can confirm that, oh my god, it's actually a stealth prequel to Sons of Liberty.
It's been an option this whole time.
It's Jack Metal Gear.
Technically a second prequel, I guess.
Second prequel? VR missions. VR missions, you're right, on the PlayStation 1, you're right. Wait a minute, VR missions did the same fucking shit that this game did.
Yeah, well, this is just an elaborate VR mission.
Yeah.
Is it?
It is.
Technically, yeah.
Because, I don't know, I know what you guys are referring to that requires you to play the game twice. That gets you that, and you have to do the VR missions too, I believe. Mm-hmm. But I always figured that the special scene that you get is after the VR mission specifically and not the Ghost Babel mission. Or does it just straight up say that it is?
So Ghost Babel itself did happen.
Okay.
But what you're playing is a VR mission recreation of it for Jack.
Okay. So it's them like being cheeky about it, like having their cake and eat it too. Like,
yeah.
In a way.
Because I mean, if I recall correctly, Raiden did that for the Shadow Moses incident too. I think he had like a VR mission on that as well. Mm-hmm. So
I'll switch over to the main feed in a second, folks. I'm just getting ready.
Yeah, I mean, if you're trying to train someone to be the new Solid Snake, you might as well just have him do all the fucking missions Solid Snake did.
Omega, thank you for the 2. Much appreciate it. Say what? No, you're talking about Snake Eater. Okay.
I just wanted to make sure everything was up and running. We've got you booked in for your Wii U thing. I'm going to get back to Linky and Go, so enjoy your
I appreciate it. Bully Linky for his typos.
I will.
All right, thank you.
I'll show you. Alright, I'll see you in a bit.
Yeah, later, sorry, man. All right, let me switch over to the main feed, make sure everything is looking fine. Man, I gotta get a fucking better Batman shirt, dude. This is like the most basic bitch Batman shirt you can get at a DXL.
You should just get the man t-shirt.
The what?
Man.
Man. Oh, like Batman without the ears.
Man.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck, whatever.
Do you think Nintendo might bring this game back for an SO? Why the fuck do you think it's Nintendo's decision?
Also, please don't. I like the game being expensive so I can resell it later.
Why is my webcam lagging again, dude? I can't fucking win with the webcam lagging, and I know it has to be an OBS issue. It has to be OBS. What's going on with OBS, man? For years, everyone keeps telling me, stop using XSplit, use OBS. I fucking use OBS, and it's just breaking on me, too.
Well, is this the new webcam or still the old one?
It's the same webcam that I got last year after the first one was doing the same fucking shit. So it can't be a hardware issue. It has to be a software issue. I think it's OBS, dude, because this only happens when I have the webcam active with everything else on the screen. Like when I have just the webcam by itself. Actually, let me see.
does your set? Did you set in your webcam?
Yeah,
settings?
like look at this. Like when it's just the webcam. I mean, it's still kind of laggy, but it's not as bad. But the moment I fucking go back to the Game Boy layout, and now it's suddenly fuck you webcam, like piece of fucking shit, making a liar out of me.
Yeah, I can't check your your PC. You should be able to see if what frame rate it's running. If you look at device settings.
The frame rate I have for the webcam, I have it set to 30. But it just it fucking chugs whenever it fucking feels like. I mean, whatever. I barely move during these things anyway. It don't matter. All right, folks. We're gonna get started here with the next entry in the Metal Gear lineup. This is Metal Gear. So in America, this game was labeled as Metal Gear Solid. This is not Metal Gear Solid. That was just strictly to tie it to the very successful PlayStation 1 game, and this was released in lieu of all of the hype and buzz of Sons of Liberty for the PlayStation 2, which was already a thing around that. Well, people were already well aware of it of being a thing. So I guess to capitalize on the hype, the buzz, they made a Metal Gear game for the Game Boy Color, which I know sounds weird at first, but if you know your Metal Gear history, Metal Gear starts on the MSX, and if they can do it for that kind of console, they can do it for the Game Boy Color. And sure enough, Metal Gear Ghost Babel, which is the name it's called in Europe and Japan, which is a much better name if you ask me, is pretty much in lieu of the classic Metal Gear games, Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake specifically. That said, this intro I'm going to press start, and I'm going to get started now because I want you guys to get comfortable, really fucking comfortable, because despite being a Metal Gear game on a Game Boy Color, you're thinking, it's probably just to the point and as direct to the gameplay as you can get. Absolutely not. The intro for Metal Gear Ghost Babel is close to 14 minutes long of just dialogue. I am not kidding. And we're going to watch the entire thing. Are you ready?
No.
What were the differences between different difficulties in Ghost Babel?
If I recall, just you take more damage, and I think enemies have more.
Would you shun me and stop calling me your friend if I played it on easy mode?
No. All right. I'm gonna be real with you. I've been Ghost Babel a total of twice in my life.
Yeah.
So I don't do whatever.
I'm gonna play on easy mode because I don't play this game normally. I've only played and beaten this game once, and that was for the review. A very long. Oh wait, hold on, wait a minute. I forgot that just going into the game, fucking just it starts the game off. No, we gotta watch the intro. Oh, JC is asking for your code name this time, Fonz, if you have one. Did you consider even making a code name for Ghost Babel, or are you just keeping that strictly to the mainline 3D games?
Gay Goose.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with Gay Goose. That sounds funny.
Is that a play on Grey Goose?
G-H-E-Y.
Oh, okay. G-A-E. Just so that it's not as subtle. Yeah. So, Ghost Babel, off the top of my head, because I've not done any research outside of what I can just remember from the review. This is set in an alternate continuity where this Metal Gear Solid did not happen. This is more of a sequel to the original Metal Gear on the MSX. So that, as far as this game is aware, that is the only game that exists, not even Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. Snake's Revenge, we don't talk about it. But
this is one of the few games not done by Kojima also. The only thing he had anything to do with it is just the creation of Metal Gear.
Yeah, this is not like a Snake's Revenge scenario where he was not consulted at all for it. No, I believe he gave this game all of its blessing. And, not for nothing, as we're going to get into the issues that I have with Ghost Babel off the top of my head. But I will still say that this is a really, really solid game, pun intended. And I would love to see this game officially re-released, because I don't think this game ever was re-released off the top of my head.
It's been stuck in Game Boy Color hell forever.
Yeah.
And because of that, a loose copy goes for about $100 now.
Yeah, I spent about $100 for my loose copy for the video.
I got mine for 20 because I'm a Metal Gear guy, so I got it really early
so you
on.
know where to look, yeah. Or you probably held the cashier at gunpoint. Like he sneaks behind the register in a box and he just pops out and goes, freeze. And the register just puts the hands up, wiggles his hips, and then a cheap copy of Ghost Babel falls out of the pocket.
No, what happens is I hold them up, I accidentally hold the circle button a bit too hard and accidentally kill them.
But the plot of this game, I don't immediately recall. The one thing I remember about Ghost Babel is that it plants seeds for a much more elaborate and larger story that this game does not follow up on, because this game is a one and done deal. Because after this, it's strictly just canon games. After this is Sons of Liberty, and then Twin Snakes, and Snake Eater, and such, and so on and so forth. The next time it heads into nebulous territory is with the Acid series on the PlayStation Portable. Unless you want to count Portable Ops, because Portable Ops canonicity is also debatable.
It's technically canon, but it's in limbo in reality.
Yeah.
Because they mention it in Peace Walker, but they don't really mention the Hieronymo incident in reality. They don't really say much about it.
I've never heard of Metal Gear Acid referred to as Metal Gear Lords of Shadow. I don't know, because I have a feeling that I'd enjoy Lords of Shadow more than Acid, because I don't enjoy Acid. The Metal Gear game specifically. I was just talking about this with Elliot before I went live. Like, I'm debating if I'm going to do the
that
Acid
implies
games.
that you enjoy the drug Acid.
Yes. That's just one of those quietly confirmed, Jason. You didn't need to say it out loud, because now people are going to look up. Like, ooh, what is Acid? I was telling him, I was like, I don't really consider the Acid games part of the thing, because I don't like the Acid games, because I think the gameplay wise, it's not for me. The first game story is borderline incomprehensible, and the second game is so fucking insane that it's wonderful, but it's still more of the same shit. And that's why I don't really fuck with it. But Ghost Babel was a pleasant surprise for me when I got to play this game for the first time, because during the Metal Gear Marathon, you know, at this point, I've already played the original games on the MSX, the NES games, Snake's Revenge and Metal Gear Solid. And heading to Ghost Babel for the first time, I was like, okay, let's see what we're doing here. And then I find, oh, it's basically OG Metal Gear with 8-directional movement. Pretty smooth sprite animation, and a lot of fucking story. Like, that was the one thing that ultimately caught me off guard with this game, is that it has just as much, if not a little more dialogue than your standard Metal Gear game on the Game Boy Color. And that, to me, makes this a terrible portable Metal Gear game. Terrible. Because when you think of portable gaming, you're thinking of something that you can pick up and play on the fly and you can stop whenever. This game, it treats itself like a console game. The opening, again, to stress, the thing that we're watching right now is 14 fucking minutes before we even press start with it.
Imagine, like, you had, like, no batteries and you're like, oh, cool, new game. Oh, fuck. Just absolutely fucked.
Yeah, like, it's commendable in a novelty sort of way, but goddamn, absolutely lucid. 100% agree. Creative Curse, thank you for the tier 1. Much appreciated. I believe there was also another sub that I missed earlier. There was a bit message from Park. So I managed to get Pictomancy up to 100 today. I find the class so funny. All these knights and warriors, and in the middle is a guy throwing paint around the place and probably does more damage than most of them in the field. Absolutely. And if you're not painting right. Oh yeah, can just to immediately fucking date the stream, Nintendo announced that they're doing a museum direct tomorrow.
Are they?
Yeah, like they announced that they're hosting a 10-minute or so direct, unveiling or at least introducing us to the Nintendo Museum that's opening in Japan.
Yeah, I forgot they announced that.
So, do you think we're gonna get Smash news?
At best, we're gonna get the Switch 2 confirmed, 100%. Next to Mario Kart 9 Deluxe, immediately Deluxe
with booster packs and other shit.
Yeah.
No, I can't say the word booster because that'll get the video limited. Believe it or not. I love sharing this because it makes no fucking sense. So for those that watch SGB, we recently started doing all of the DLC courses in Mario Kart 8, and you might be wondering, why do you guys call it Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Life Support? Why not just call it the booster courses? Originally, we did. But guess what? It got demonetized as a result. And we know it was the title because we re-uploaded it and removed Booster from the title, and it was just fine. So the word,
I have a feeling why, but
I think I think it's COVID related. If I had to guess, I mean, Booster is all can also be used as in like crack,
yeah,
or fucking
HIV.
No, I'm trying to think of, because there has to be tons of videos that like try to push like Booster EXP for like
Booster
live
Gold,
service.
no.
Yeah, or for like live service games, it's like you can get like Booster experience by clicking the link on this. That's like scams and all that sort of shit. Or like trying to like boost the views on your videos by doing this one simple trick. Like the very nefarious sort of like videos. I'm gonna assume YouTube saw that and just threw it in the bunch with that without actually realizing what the content of the video was, as YouTube is wont to do because it's all automated. So we had to change the name because I'm not fucking starting a new playthrough with limited ads. Just not doing that. We gotta make some money off the fucking thing. So we called it life support. Because I figured, I mean, people know what we were getting at. And it's kind of true. Even if it was, you know, a great time. But we're just going to keep calling it that. We actually just finished recording the rest of that earlier today. And we got some more SmackDown Sundays. So I hope you guys look forward to that. Got some King of Fighters coming at you soon. And Elliot chose Darkstalkers, the first game. And the one thing that I immediately realized with the first Darkstalkers is like, wow, nobody has any health in this fucking game.
No, that's why it's considered a Kusoge.
Yeah. HUYs, thank you for the tier one.
You gotta realize people don't play Darkstalkers to play; they play it to jack off.
I mean, I could do both at the same time. You should probably get on my level. It's so hard to be a champion player with one hand. But yeah, we were playing King of Fighters. King of Fighters 13. That was the one that I chose. That was the last 2D game for the series before they made the shift to 3D. And
which version? Because there's like
I got it on the Switch. It was the
so that's the final version.
Yeah,
much.
the final. Yeah, I figured it was because I remember that game was originally PlayStation 3.
It was
or that generation anyway.
PS3, then it came out on PC, then it came out on everything else. So.
And my immediate takeaway is like, man, I am terrible at King of Fighters, dude.
Well, you don't speak Spanish, so that's instantly like a detriment.
Is that the secret?
Yeah, you either speak Spanish and then you're instantly good at King of Fighters. It's a buff you secretly get.
Fuck.
Or alternatively, you can speak Portuguese and you'll also be a King of Fighters.
Portugal. Tell me more. Yeah, if I'm sounding
Dude,
a little,
the fucking Brazilians are crazy.
I mean, dude, like when I was all over Fightcade for a while, and I had like just invites open for just random matches, it was always someone from Brazil that wrecked my shit.
It's always the joke. A Brazilian Ken is heading your way.
Emil, thank you for the tier 1. Much appreciated. Probably a late post, but congrats on the new video. Yeah. It's kind of fucking pathetic for me when we're saying congrats on the new video. Like, that's an accomplishment. Yeah. I remember when I used to release a video like every 2 weeks.
I mean, I haven't released one in over
I'm
a year.
I'm going to be better about that because I'm working on the 8 video. Well, not the 8 video, but I'm working on the 8 playthrough right now.
I'm so sorry.
No, don't be, because I got a good feeling about this, I hope. And no matter what I end up saying about 8, the next game is 9.
But 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, but well, that's unfortunate.
I mean, it pretty much did, though, if we're going to be honest. Because out of the PS1 games, which one does Square always go back to?
Yeah. So John, who is John Parker and Steve Gardner? So if I recall correctly, because I'm not paying attention to this intro at all, by the way, Steve Gardner and what the fuck were the names again? I already got the goddamn name. John Parker and Steve Gardner. Were their the U.S. government officials. I think one was like the Secretary of Defense or something like that. They're the actual the bad guys of this game's story, because all of this is essentially two dudes having a hissy fit and using the United States, this country, Gindra, and rebels and a Metal Gear as chess pieces. And we never fucking see these guys. Ever. And that was my big problem with Ghost Babel, is that it is clear that everyone here are pieces to a puzzle that we do not solve by the end of it. This game ends on a cliffhanger as if it was going to get a sequel. It does not. This is the only game in this continuity, and it's in retrospect kind of a blue baller because I want to like the game more, this game's story and the characters. And don't get me wrong, there are characters I do enjoy in this, but I think that it suffers from being the first game in a continuity that went nowhere.
If I recall, it's also an allegory to what happened in the 60s and 70s with the CIA in South America. So it's also that kind of shit from what I heard.
Let's see, I would know nothing about that because I am an ignorant American who does not live in South America.
But the CIA is American.
No, I think you made that up. I thought it said GILF. No, it's GLF. The Gindra Liberation Front. I think that was what it stood for. But
Gindra International Liberation Front.
Oh, okay. There we go. Finally, GILF. But either way, shit's going down in this country, and Campbell goes to Snake's house. I think in Alaska, I'm going to assume, and let's be real, kind of forcibly gets him out of retirement and say, you're the only one that can do this job. And the reason I say forcibly is because it's kind of hard to miss, especially if you're not like playing on a proper resolution. But Campbell brought a squad of dudes with guns and pointed it right at Snake, saying that, listen, I hate to do this, but you're the only person I know that can help us like take care of this situation. And you don't have a choice in the matter. And it's like, fuck me, dude. Like, Snake isn't allowed to just retire. Like, why does it have to be Snake? Is there no one else in this fucking world that is capable of doing what Snake can do? There has to be. What about this Liquid fellow that I heard about? Or the president, George Sears? Someone explain this to me because I don't get it. I don't. All right, that's it. Finally, we finished the game. Well, overall, I thought that intro was way too fucking long. And personally speaking, I don't think that much was said, if anything. Sorry, John, but Deep Suck doesn't exist in the universe, so we can't count it. Okay, well, I'll try to remember that for next time.
Well, yeah, you have
Anyway.
me a goose in this one.
Yeah.
Anyway, at the end of the day, this entire story is just an allegory for Chiquita running death squads in Colombia.
Something, the shopping place, Banana Republic.
Yeah.
Gameplay, no, we still got codex to go through.
No, we just watched the intro. Fuck. This is Snake. Colonel.
Yeah.
Can you hear
Ian,
me?
that's why I mentioned it.
Successful Halo landing, I see. Nothing like skydiving at dawn. Present location, 3 kilometers south of Fortress as planned. That's really awkward reading. Heavy security, sentries ahead. Snake, make sure you stay out of their sight. I don't know, that's what the script says. Watch the radar to keep track of enemy movements. I'll go over it again just in case.
This is post accent mainly.
Yes. But I'm not gonna do a faux Chinese accent
no,
because I don't want to
don't
get canceled. See the radar at the top, right? Oh fuck! The large dot is you, and the others are enemies. Troops. Yeah. Okay. No, they're just demonstrating enemy movement. Got it. Yeah, the enemy moved up. Once you've been detected by the enemy, the radar will be non-operational. Be careful. So it kind of does, it's a Soliton radar from Solid, but it's also, because of how limited the game is, it has to go back to Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake's radar, which is fine because that radar was perfectly good. To infiltrate is it Gulade? Work with Delta Force to rescue the Gulad. Is it just Gulad? Okay, thank you. And destroy Metal Gear. Yeah. Orders will be relayed via the codec. My frequency is 140.85, semicolon. Call if anything turns up. to use the codec, just press select. And then start. Yeah, you have to press select and start in this. We'll be in touch when the call sounds. Yeah. What the hell are you talking about? Raise me on frequency 140.96 when you need to save. First, get to the front of the fortress. Cut northward through the jungle you're in? Roger that, fucker.
So this game is about the size of like 2 megabytes. I know someone was asking how big this game is. It's only a 2 megabyte game.
Gotta cut northward. We gotta... There we go. We got 8 direction of movement. I'm gonna cut up here.
I love how fucking tiny that map is, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Like, I'm trying to think of if you were playing this on genuine hardware with a screen that was not backlit at all, could you even see that fucking shit on top right? There's someone coming. I'm going to punch them in the snoz. Whoop-ah! There we go. You don't kill anybody in this though. Oh no, you did. Okay, I just murdered that motherfucker. We got a 5-7. We got a gun. Can I crawl into this? No, I cannot. I think I attracted the attention of someone. Oh no, they just disappeared. All right, never mind. I thought I attracted the attention of a random squad member, and apparently he has the attention span.
Must have despawned.
Maybe he probably has the attention span of a fucking goldfish. Whoopah! There we go. Oh, I think easy mode, when you disable a body, they disappear. Yeah, I remember, because I played the game in normal mode for the review, and the bodies stayed there. So you just stun them in normal mode. But in this game, we can just do the Metal Gear thing and just punch them to death. Well, punch them into oblivion, not death. Nobody dies in Metal Gear.
Honestly, I don't blame you seeing how... Like, I'm not, like, not to, like, you know, disrespect the game. It's just like... It's a Game Boy Color game. You can only do so much.
Yeah, I really want to get the Sons of Liberty. that's kind of the way I'm looking at it. And I'm talking about a Metal Gear Solid game that I don't normally play a whole bunch because it's not my favorite in the series. You know? But the Sons of the Sons of Liberty stream, I think, is going to be a fun time.
You know what version you're playing? Or...
what was that, Fonz?
You know what version you're playing for that?
Please don't say the collection.
Which collection?
The new one.
There's 3 different collections. You have one right answer.
God.
Hold on a second. I don't want to get caught. There we go.
You got 3 collections and you only got one right answer.
Maybe I don't have to play from a collection though. Have you ever considered that I can just get up the PlayStation 2 and just play the original?
All right, you have two versions. One's the right answer.
I would say, wait, hold on. I have to hold on. I got to think about this. Can
we get off the screen first? It's kind of causing seizures.
What? Oh, because of the stage 0-1 cleared sort of shit. I do like this bit right here. This is a nice little... That must be the Tower of Babel. Batman, what have you done? So Metal Gear Solid 2, Sons of Liberty, had a re-release that was Sustenance, was it? No. Substance. Sustenance. I was thinking of Subsistence, but that was Snake Eater.
That was 3. Yes.
Yeah. So if I had to choose between both of the games, I'm assuming you're talking about Sustenance or Sustenance. I'm already fucking forgetting the name.
But what we're saying is that either played on PS2 or PS3. No other versions.
So what's wrong with the collections? Like all of them, if I had to assume. Like which? Go ahead.
So it depends. Each version of Metal Gear Solid 2 is different. I know this because I've done way too many hours dissecting each fucking game, and I'm talking going from PS2 to Xbox to PC to 360, PS3, PC, all that fun shit.
Okay.
It depends on what you want. If you just want the story-wise, any collection, any version's fine. Master Collection's fine if you're playing it on PC, and PS5 if you care, but I always go for the original PS2 version. The original North American release, because that's what I grew up with, and that's what I always recommend.
Yeah.
Substance is all right. There is a bit longer load times, and if you're playing on actual hardware, there is a chance like the disc might not read.
Okay.
The bonuses are fine. There's also some censorship that happened after the American release of the original release.
Can you not jerk off to the posters anymore?
No, you can. You just see less blood.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, that's nothing. As long as we can continue jerking off, it's fine.
Yeah. The HD collections are just based off the Xbox version, which is based off the PC version.
So, in that case, just for the
Except-
sake of this live stream series, playing it off the Master Collection just seems okay. I don't really. I mean, I would like to play the skateboarding minigame just for shits and giggles, but I think that's only on the PlayStation 2 original.
That's only on PS2 Substance.
Substance, okay. Which I do have.
Yeah.
It's also part of the Essential Collection.
Okay.
I mean, I would always say I'd go with the PS2 version or play the PS3 version.
I'm not getting the PlayStation 3 out, though, for fucking streaming, dude. That.
I know. It's just those are the only two versions with the controls actually working properly.
For MGS3, that's a different story because it literally depends on what extras do you want for MGS.
I know I have to whip it out for MGS4, but we're not fucking talking about MGS4. We're talking about Metal Gear Solid 2.
But my recommendation for MGS2 is either the original version, the original release, or just the HD collection, which the Master Collection has. So there is a funny difference. Well, there is a funny difference between the original release of MGS2 and then Substance. They nerfed the choking minigame.
The torture sequence?
Yes, it's shorter in the newer versions.
Oh, so that it's not as arduous.
No, so you're pretty much being a bitch if you play the new.
Well, you know, a lot of people were quick to classify Raiden as as you call, a bitch in Sons of Liberty. And I gotta tell you though, like so many years removed after the fact, I know I really should be saving this for Sons of Liberty, but I don't see any harm in just repeating it over again. But Raiden really did get a bad rap, like in the original Sons of Liberty, because he was not Solid Snake, and that is in part Konami's fault because the game dev's fault because Raiden was not at all teased or included in any of the demos and shit like that. You're thinking that you're going to be playing a Snake the whole time, and then after the tanker mission, that's it. Now you're this pretty boy for the whole thing.
Well, if you played Ghost Babel,
can we not, please? So I, for the longest time, did not realize that Ghost Babel can technically be considered a prequel to Sons of Liberty, because there is a special scene that you get by beating this game twice, I believe, or doing all the VR missions, where after all said and done, it turns out that you've been in control of this dude that's been playing the games for himself, and his name is Jack, which, if you know your Metal Gear history, that is Raiden's legit name. That is his actual name. His name is Jack. Which is funny because that was also Naked Snake's actual name too, right? It's like he was Jack.
I thought it was John.
I thought his name was Jack. I thought the boss called him Jack. I know like Jack and John can be like interchangeable because they both like have similar origins. But I thought for a second that Naked Snake's name was also Jack. Oh, his name was also Juan. Can you imagine fucking just like this guy just whips out his fucking ID card? It's just Juan Snake.
Jack for Naked, John for Solid. Okay.
Could you imagine how different my life would be if I went under Jack? No, you didn't see me. No. Ow! Oh my god, he hit with the butt of the gun. Oh my god, I'm in hell. Ooh, Snake don't like this. Fuck. These guys infinitely respawn? Oh no, wait. Wait a minute. Were those two psychically connected? Because I punched one and the other one went down. Those were psychic twins. Those are superheroes I think I just murdered. Who's fucking raiding me? Did I just see a raid?
Please don't fuck the psychic twins.
Zeronian Entity, thank you for the raid. Party of 4, much appreciated. Oh, I think I have notifications disabled on the layout itself. I'll have to worry about that later. All right, you can see me.
Please don't fuck the psychic twins.
What's wrong with the psychic twins?
That was a plot point in Portable Ops.
Oh, wait, was it? Who we even talk? Dude, like, Portable Ops was such a nothing fucking game for me.
Ursula and her sister.
Ursula is a Disney villain, Jason. I think you're getting your games confused.
Yeah, sister.
So I don't even remember what it was that wasn't supposed to be inferred.
The twist is that they're literally just the same person. It's split personality disorder.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Ursula's crazy sister.
It's time for a shift change. Okay. Is it all ready? Come on, hurry up. We're both in big trouble if they catch us. Slacking off. Relax.
Slacking off on a shift change?
No, it's like the purpose is that you're going to a new post. As if anyone ever comes out here. Little do they know. That's right. Little Mermaid 2 was a movie. That's right. What was the plot of that one? I know Ursula had a sister. And it was basically just a thin Ursula. Had long white hair. It was like Ariel's daughter, I want to say. I'll take the suppressor, though, for the gun. That's really fine. I'm not going to punch the dude for sleeping because I'm not going to pretend I never in the job.
There's an implied romantic relationship between Ursula and Big Boss, and Ursula's, a child.
I hate everything now.
Yeah.
That's gated off, so I can't go there. All right. Can I go here? Yes, I can. All right, what is here? There doesn't seem to be much here. I don't see any dots blinking on the radar, so there's no enemies here. That is a door that I cannot open because I don't have a key card.
Yeah, it's okay. Portable Ops isn't canon. It's not a Kojima game, so it doesn't count.
Okay. I see a dot over there on the right. I'm going to go over here. Does the camera shift if I hold? No, it does not. Okay, then I'm going to do this. Cool beans. What is this? 7 pouches are full of ammunition. My pockets are full of bullets. Salacious Succubi, thank you for the bits. Much appreciated. Hey, John. Been a long time viewer of your YouTube channel. December of 2014. What the fucking shit? Finally getting around to joining your Twitch content. Your work has always been a huge comfort for me and has gotten me through some dark times. Thank you for all you do. Keep being your awesome self. Much appreciated. Thank you very much, Salacious Succubi. I'm glad that even I can even entertain demons from the underworld. Just don't suck my life force away, please. I need that. My sleep is already bad enough as it is.
I hate that I heard you say wife force. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Life force. Life force. Life force.
Alright, I'm back.
The wife force energy flows through you.
Dios mio, a semen demon. That's a security camera. Okay, I don't want to go over there.
Surveillance camera.
A surveillance box.
Duran.
The reflex is a lonely child.
I hate how that song has been gaslit to like Metal Gear fans. It's been something.
Wait, huh? What do you mean?
There is a Duran song that's been on TikTok and it's been tied to Metal Gear Solid 5. So much so that people think it was part of the soundtrack.
What?
People are just stupid.
Was it the reflex?
I don't know. It's, I think the song is called Invisible by Duran. Like, it's
Okay.
Duran, the same people who made that Yeah, so. I mean, it fits. I have my own problems with the soundtrack of MGS5, but that's a different story.
The song is cool, but the music video uses AI. Yeah, that's a immediate boner killer. I think this is the way that I want to head. This is the big ass fucking door. Maybe. I want to think. Wait, what? Hold on a second. That was the wrong answer? Yep, that was the wrong answer. I'm sorry, Snake. We're looking for the answer. Cheese. I think the key card that I'm looking for is actually further east. I just want to see what I can explore. Oh, no, never mind. There's another fucking open door here. And then I can head up here, which I think I was already... Oh, there's a guard there. 1 second. Can I just hold up against the boxes here? Yeah, I mean, I've nothing like the sprite quality. Well, at least the sprite animations are pretty smooth. The sprites themselves are not very detailed. And that's just because of the Game Boy Color's naturally small resolution. I'm gonna punch the fucking shit out of you. Shine. Oh, I can't open this. Interesting. Interesting. I need to get a key card, dude. Oh, wait, there's another door here. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. Another ration. I can't. My pocket is full of both ammunition and rations.
As a person born in the 90s, I have to say the Nirvana version of The Man Who Sold the World is probably the better version.
Nirvana,
The Man Who Sold the World.
Yeah. I'm thinking about which one that I listened to. I was probably the David Bowie version.
Well, that one's good too.
Yeah.
It's the original, so it's like...
Snake looks like he's doing a DBZ Broly run with this up and down.
Go, Broly, go, go.
Go, David, go, go. Go, David, go, go. Oh, we just straight up got an assault rifle, which is funny because, like, it's Metal Gear. Like, the last thing I'm going to be doing is shooting people. You know, I'd rather just slowly approach them from behind and then hit them in the back of the head. Tonight, I'm going to punch Lenny in the back of the head. See, these kind of room layouts scare me because I'm waiting for a trap floor.
Simpson quotes have been appearing on my feed again, and three of my favorites still always appear.
Oh, what is it?
I'm seeing double. 4 Crusties.
4 Crusties. Yeah, I do that all the time.
Then, of course, my favorite one is like, no, he's already dead. Please check my medical bracelet.
All right, so this is you're yawning, no sleeping. I think I'm crawling backwards. Okay, that's fine. This is fine.
Hans Moments presents Man Getting Hit by Football.
Football in the groin. Football in the groin. Is anyone out there? Can anyone hear me? This is... Who is this? Oh, he's about to explain that, Snake. Oh, it's a girl! Thank God. This is Sergeant Chris Jenner of Delta Force. Delta Force.
Oh, no. It's like, oh, no.
Delta
Not
Force.
that name.
A survivor. Yeah, like, is that supposed to be deliberate reference?
I don't know.
Yeah.
But a lot of people think it is, and a lot of people in the community think it is also.
Okay. It wasn't annihilated? No. Who are you? The U.S. rescue team? No. I'm the black sheep you were supposed to work with. This is very awkward. I don't know anything about U.S. Army branches or like squads or members of them. So if they say Delta Forces, U.S. Army, oh, yep, sure. I'll nod my head and say, yeah, of course I knew that.
I know they're a playable team in Modern Warfare 3, I think.
Delta Force?
Either Modern Warfare 3 or Modern Warfare 2 is one of the teams you can play multiplayer.
Barty's foot was deep, but a football on the groin. Football on the groin. My favorite, like, obviously that episode entirely is a banger, but I think my favorite one was it Mr. Burns was like, we did 20 takes and that was the best one.
I need you to do the same thing you did for Oscar Schindler. Senor Burns. Mr. Schindler es bueno. Mr. Burns is El Diablo. All right, Spielbergo.
the Mexican non-unit equivalent. Senor Spindolgro.
Another one of my favorites is the Krusty Comedy Classic.
KKK. That's not good. So yeah, this is in essence a Metal Gear Marathon. My plan is to play every game in the series. I am still debating if whether or not I'm going to be playing the Acid games. And I've probably said that exact thing maybe at least 5 times per Metal Gear game. Because I really don't want to fucking play the Acid games. Like, even as a live stream, I don't know if I can make it work, but we'll see what happens. I don't know.
What about the arcade game?
There's an arcade game?
There's Metal Gear Arcade, yes.
What is that about? Is that
Ever
Pachinko?
played Metal Gear Solid 4 online?
No.
Well, it's Metal Gear Solid 4 online, but arcade-wise.
That's it?
Yeah. It's just MGO with weird controls.
That's really fucking weird. I've never heard of that before. But then again, I don't like. I'm not like a humongous Metal Gear head. That's you. Like like if someone like if they mention like a new Metal Gear game, like I'll be excited for it, but I'm not like actively looking for like all memorabilia Gear Solid.
All right, I was gonna say when Chris appeared, she's the second person in the box of the European and Japanese.
Yeah, she is a major character, and to jump ahead here, I remember that she's actually a double agent, if I recall correctly.
Yes,
she was sent here to cover something up, if I recall correctly, but she ends up feeling bad for Snake and turncoats to help him out. And I remember like someone in the chat was saying is like, how many times is Snake gonna like just open up with like don't believe every legend? And it's like, I understand where you're getting at, but it's also Snake is very bitter in this game because he was taken out of retirement. My dude just wanted to retire in a cabin in Alaska and take care of his dogs.
Nurse Morgan, I love that name, but if you want to play MGO2, it's on PC now through RPCS3, and it runs surprisingly well.
Not sure if it was answered. I'm playing the PlayStation 3 version of RE4, trying to get all the trophies on it, but the Battle Cat minigame is irritating me. Is there a trick to the minigame or any hints and tips? And yes, I plan on doing it over again for the PS4 port. Okay, so that last part was irrelevant, but honestly, the only tip I can give you in terms of the bottle caps is just get better. Like that's really all I can say, because in order to get the bottle caps, you need to have a certain point threshold. And the only thing I will say, because we got all the bottle caps from my RE4 stream years ago, and the one thing I think I can immediately say is just that overthink it. Like, just you have infinite tries. The game doesn't cost anything to play. Just keep playing it until you win. That's basically all you can do for something like that to get all the bottle caps. Just got to keep playing until you're good at it. You would also see her in the poster for MGS2 in the main plant, like in Big Shell or the tanker.
So it'll be in the tanker section when you see Emma's bird. You know, Venus in Cancer. It's next to the node. I mean node.
This art style bothers me because some of the characters design look wildly different from each other. Look at Snake and Wolf. Yeah, because Snake's portrait is based off of the classic Metal Gear Solid design. Everyone else is very anime-esque. We're going to run into a character later. It was the fat nerd. I forgot the guy's name. But very like typical like otaku nerd design. Like it was like the Otacon without it being Otacon. And I do agree, like, it's, on one hand, Snake has a very distinguished look. Like, yeah, that's a protagonist. But I do agree that it is, like, wildly inconsistent to everyone else. Because outside of Snake and Campbell, I want to say, everyone else looks like very generic sort of anime design.
So
not a con. Yeah, thank you.
So to give you a thing, a rough idea, the Shinkawa only did the box arts for both American and US.
Yeah.
And only a few concept photos. Everything else was done by Ikeyayu Nakamura.
Any prior history in Metal Gear?
They help with Metal Gear stuff. And
okay.
Yeah, pretty much they just done casual artwork for it.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it looked like plastic dolls. I just think that it's compared to the other artists, it is decidedly more generic.
I mean, Shinkawa's art is so distinct.
Yeah, very distinguishable. What's funny because like a couple of years ago, I commissioned someone for a Final Fantasy XIV piece in the style of a Metal Gear Solid portrait, and I ended up really liking how it came out.
Is it T-Oft? I know he does commissions.
I don't recall the name. I have to look at the file, but the file's in a hard drive.
I know there's an artist called T-Off that does really close to Shinkawa artwork. I know he does commissions. He does real good stuff.
Yeah, there's just something about the Metal Gear Solid like art style that's just so fucking cool. You know, one of my favorite bits about all the exposition dumps in Metal Gear Solid 4, especially the big one by the end with Big Boss, is that you get to stare at all that artwork and it looks nice.
And then there's the weird artwork done during the end of Act 3.
So, all right, you have to understand that I'm only half paying attention to the dialogue on the codec call, and seeing Snake saying, "I have no time to babysit a brownie," sounds really fucking weird out of context. Because I'm sure it's supposed to be shorthand or a term for like a rookie, but I thought he was just talking about an actual brownie. It's like, now,
Do you think
Snake.
we get David Hayter to say? Do you think we get David Hayter to say that he might get canceled?
I think no, he wouldn't get canceled if he had a plate with a brownie
Actual
on it.
brownie.
Yeah, like an actual brownie. That way, the context is immediately apparent. Snake hates dessert. Canceled.
Time for a 3-hour deep dive of him hating a specific type of brownie.
Jumpy's Park, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Much appreciated. I don't know. Like I'm kind of on and off with brownies. I love brownies, but if I had the choice between eating a brownie and a standard cookie, I'd probably choose a cookie before I chose a brownie. The only thing I don't like about brownies is that brownies stick to your teeth. Like the more moist they are, the more likely they are to stick to your teeth. But damn, it tastes good with milk, though. Hey, Godzilla, thank you for a Twitch Prime. For 64 months. God damn.
Colonel, they fucking killed Little Debbie.
My God. Wait, all right, Colonel, why are we in South America?
No, then they would have killed the Chiquita banana.
Yeah. Just imagine the final boss being a fucking Metal Gear in a giant ass banana costume. It's like, what happened to this series? This series used to mean something, man. What of the wolf from Cookie Crisp? The wolf? What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Oh no, you got the wolf. No, wait, hold on. Didn't Cookie Crisp have 2 mascots?
It had a wolf and then like a dog.
The dog was a burglar. And the dog would steal Cookie Crisp. The wolf was a cop.
It's the cookie burglar. Why, you little...
Oh no, he's stealing the cookies. The wolf has diabetes now. Oh, that's unfortunate. Wait, Cookie Crisp have 4 mascots? Is this one of those like regional variants where, you know, if you get like Cookie Crisp Red, you get Vulpix. If you get Cookie Crisp Blue, you can get Growlithe. I think I got those changed around, but still, you understand what I mean.
It had a wizard, a cop and robber, then a dog, then finally a wolf.
Wait, a wizard? Also, hold on a second. Can we talk about that for a second? Wait, you're telling me this serial's plot or lore starts with a fucking wizard, and then it's like, that's enough of the fantasy. Let's make the next one a cop and a robber. It's like, man, that's depressing as shit. Like, I want to go back to the wizard. Then it was a dog, and then finally a wolf. Now, a dog upgrading to a wolf, I don't mind that at all. But why would you start with a wizard and then immediately just go, all right, cops and robbers? How boring is that? The wizard was from the 80s. Yes. No, I'm thinking of The Wiz, actually. That was the Wizard of Oz homage with Michael Jackson, who was a scarecrow. I'm trying to remember what the other actors were for that.
God damn it, Joey Spark, guys. My favorite mascot is the post 9/11 Toys R Us giraffe.
The photorealistic Jeffrey. That's right. Yeah, yeah, because of the horrors of 9/11 sucking all the fun out of the character. It was a very interesting time for America around that time. This cutscene is still fucking going, by the way. Like, this is what earlier in the stream, it's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna read all the dialogue because, you know, I did that for Metal Gear. But it's like, holy fucking shit, it's still going on, man. It's like, I'm not reading all this goddamn shit.
Yeah, to the people who just want to enjoy the story, I recommend just looking at fan dubs of this.
Yeah,
like, people have done really good fan dubs.
I'd imagine.
So like, I'd recommend doing that because, like, yeah, this is about as text heavy as a visual novel sometimes.
Yeah, the Game Boy Color would have died at this point. You're absolutely right. Yeah. Although I was definitely one of those kids that more often than not had their Game Boy plugged into an AC adapter and onto a wall, rather than just taking it everywhere with like a set of AA's. You know, because
I had those shitty rechargeable ones that died in between like 20 minutes.
Oh, see, I wasn't where I previously lived. I was nowhere near close to like a CVS or anything like that to get batteries worth a damn. So I had to go to your basic ass corner store markets to get cheap ass third party batteries that lasted an hour.
The ones that are meant for like TV remotes instead of actual proper
Yeah, for like actual like handhelds or electronic devices. But I was nowhere near rechargeable batteries. Obviously, I'm speaking. It's a bit hyperbolic when I'm saying an hour. The point is they didn't last very long. You know, if you wanted the good batteries like Energizer or Duracell, you had to go to like a major retailer, which I was not close to around that time. Also, I was a kid and I didn't have much money.
And also back then, batteries didn't last as long because that's just how it is. Because now batteries just last longer because they're better built.
Yeah,
like even dollar ones, they'll last you for a while.
Oh, I saw that. You're yawning. I saw that. You're yawning. You're yawning. You are the weak link of this party. Shine Jojo. Ow. Tell your friends. Ow.
Tell your friends Solid Snake's been here. Except don't, because I'm sneaking in.
There we go. I took care of them all. They're all dead. I think we have to be out of an evasion to open the store, or at least continue on. I'm going to keep spinning in circles. I remember those Duracell batteries where you can press both ends to see how much life. I remember I love doing that because Kid John was very easily entertained.
Now I just use Energizer Lithium because like you don't have to worry about that kind of drainage.
I just buy like a pack, like the 24 or 32 pack of batteries, and I just put in storage until I need them. I'm not really thinking about batteries anymore. Are they still a thing? I don't think they are.
What?
Like batteries that you can check just by like squeezing the tip of the battery.
I'm sure there's specialized batteries that still do that, but common-wise, I don't think so.
That's gone. How do I use the item again?
I'm probably going to stick here for about another 10 minutes. After this, I'm going to get something to eat. We kind of did a long drive from like 6 in the morning to here, so...
Yeah. I did not sleep very well this morning. And we had an SGB meetup, and like we got as much as we could, but like around 3 o'clock, I had to cut it early. So the food, I'm so fucking tired. And I know I said I was going to stream tonight, so I need to get a nap. So I ended up getting a nap. And then who's fucking calling me? We just talk. You need card 1 to open that door, right? Card 1 should be in that truck to the northwest. Thank you. Thank you, Chris Jenner. Northwest, you said? Okay. So we are currently not northwest. If I had to guess. There's nothing in that truck. But, you know, I got a nap earlier. And I was, I had some coffee before starting the stream. And I started drinking from the Puerto Rican coffee that was gifted to me at TMG. Well, no, I say started. I already, like, wasted one of the fucking cans. And now I'm drinking the other can. And that shit's good. Like a good dark roast can last me a long fucking time. I can't go this way.
This is like the second time you've been here.
I'm trying to go northwest. I think it's that truck that I need to go into. I drank all of Alto Grande for Santiago. I'll tell you one thing though, you get spoiled by K-Cups because K-Cups are disposable. Like you set it, you use it, toss it the fuck out. But with ground coffee, you gotta have one of those K-Cup filters that you have to constantly refill, and then when it's all said and done, you have to like empty out the coffee grounds. And you gotta be careful with coffee grounds because one, it's not a good idea to put them in the sink because they fuck up garbage disposals. And secondly, if you're not careful with how you dispose of it, they can easily attract insects. For some reason or another, household insects like coffee grounds. Yeah, but it was good coffee though, so I do appreciate it. I'm currently going through the second can though. I forgot what it was called. I think it was like Oro something. Which is funny because that coffee is not as dark as Alto, despite it looking like it's a darker blend. Oh wow, so another reason to hate my stepdad. Thanks, John. Hey, anything to make you hate your family. Happy to help. My mind wandered, so when you said spoiled on K-Cups, I was like, yeah, same thing. Titties just make everything else seem less interesting. Oh, when I talk about my K-Cups, it's a medical condition. Please tell me this is what I need. Is that a card? No, I think I've been inside this truck already, and the item just respawned. Oh no, that's key card number 1. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. All right, so now we got to go through that fence. That I could not bypass before. And there's a camera up there that I just completely fucking ignored. Thankfully, if it's off screen, it won't see me. So I'm just going to continue going right here. No, you did not see me. I'm going to hide here. Quick like a fox, Snake. Quick like a fox. Yeah, there we go. I'm so fucking good at video games, dude. Ooh, okay, I'm going to go to the right now. That was funny as shit.
So I just finally finished doing a playthrough of MGS3 again for like the umpteenth time. I finally did the modded Master Collection version.
Modded Master Collection? Do tell.
No, it just raises the resolution from like 720p to like whatever resolution.
Oh, okay.
Is. So good quality of life. I ended up going scene by scene to see what was changed.
Yeah.
Nothing. Konami lied.
Could you imagine lying to sell a product that you already have?
I mean, to me, it's easy because it's just like, oh, Metal Gear, yeah, I'll take like 20. Nope, the stock footage is exactly the same.
That's funny.
I guess they paid the license, who fucking knows, but apparently the HD collection on 360 and PS3 just, I don't know. They didn't change anything for MGS2 other than the changes that were already in the HD collection, which was just some minor ones.
Anything here? That door opened by itself, didn't it? Nope, nothing here. Okay.
The Vita is just the Vita's the same version as the HD collection, just running at a lower resolution. It runs a better frame rate than the Switch. Asterix.
But if I ever go to TMG next time in the future, I'm more than happy to bring more different Puerto Rican coffee, bringing the one you like the most. I appreciate that, Santiago. Thank you. I'm always down for it. I mean, like, getting games as like donations is just as a sign of goodwill and respect, and just for shits and giggles is always nice. But you know, getting something like coffee also makes my heart warm up too, because I do genuinely enjoy and drink the fucking shit out of coffee. I probably should cut back though as I get older, because you know after a while it kind of fucks up your teeth. On Saber and Silver, hey John, question. Who do you see as the 3 biggest mascots of the platform genre? I personally always see them as Mario, Sonic, and Mega Man. I can't agree on Mega Man, despite the fact that you got that really cute Mega Man emote next to it. So I'm sensing some bias, Saber and Silver.
Well, it can't be Mega Man. Don't you know that the Mega Man fans are oppressed, seeing how they got no new games in the last like decade? Apparently.
Do you remember Mega Man 11?
No, dude. I understand. As a Capcom fan and as a God Hand fan, I definitely understand your pain. Not having a game since the PS2 generation. What do you mean your newest game was on the fucking PS4? You got a collection? Lovely. Beautiful Joe still stuck on PS2 and GameCube.
Wait a minute. What's the point of this? What's this? What's the point of this room? Don't do this. See, this shit bothers me. In old games like this, what's the point of this room? What's the point of this room? Is there? I see the map. That there is another room, maybe on the south. Do I crawl somewhere? Is it a fallout shelter? Why is it just a fallout shelter? This is a video game, man. Every room's got to have a purpose. Don't psych me out with empty room shit. I hate, you know who did that? Kid Icarus. Kid Icarus on the NES did that shit all the fucking time and it drove me nuts. The goon room. Oh, I've heard legends. Bomb the wall? I don't have any bombs.
Yeah, this is where we keep the actual goons, like, you know, like actual like workers there. Oh. So we're not gonna need this oil that I brought?
Not enough stains on the floor to be the goon room. I don't know. It's also Game Boy. No, it's Game Boy Color. Actually, there's plenty of color options for that sort of shit. All right, so I got key card number 1, but I have to find exactly where I need to go. I mean, I can go through gates just fine now, and act as a shortcut to get to like areas faster. I have to find the door though that I need to go through key card number 1. Unfortunately, I don't remember anything about Ghost Babel, so we're just kind of just meandering until I just stumble upon the answer like the dumbass I am. Thank God I decided to play on easy mode though.
No, on my playthrough I did the smart idea of doing it on European Extreme. I'm never doing that ever again.
The European Extreme is if you're seen once, that's it. Game over.
If you're seen once, but everyone has stupidly long visibility, it's like everyone has like binoculars for eyes.
That's insane. Fuck. Oh, if I give him the do-si-do. Fuck. Well, at least I know I can't pick up the box.
Yeah, European Extreme. Not to be confused with Big Box Extreme in Metal Gear Solid 4. Totally
Wait,
different.
what's the difference?
There is no difference.
Oh, so they just changed the name.
Yeah, you know how they did like Liquid Easy, Solid Normal,
Naked
else,
hard.
Yeah, something like that.
I think
Thank you. I am actually.
Yeah. No, I didn't ask if you were naked hard. I was wondering if you were naked and hard. There was a reason for that on Kid Icarus NES. You didn't grind kill enough enemies to get strength upgrade for that room. Say what you will about the thing, but like your uncle and Zelda 2, I will defend Icarus for the. I didn't say. I just said that I don't fucking like empty rooms in Kid Icarus. That's it. I didn't say the game was miserable. That's it.
I will though. Fuck that game.
I can play Kid Icarus on the NES if I have to, because it's whatever. But if I'm telling folks to play one, I'm going to tell them to play Uprising on the 3DS. And like, dude, why haven't they just re-released Kid Icarus Uprising on the Switch? Is it too obvious? Is it just too obvious? Because they're remaking it? You got a source on that? I mean, I hope you're right.
It's going to be shown off tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah. In the museum direct.
Yeah. I was going to say, the only reason you play the first Kid Icarus is because you played Smash Bros. Brawl for the first time. Like, ooh, so that's where he's from.
Yeah. So here's another... See, I have to go through here. Can I go through here? No. I need the key card to go through here, which means I can go through, like... What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to blow up a wall? Wait, no, this is a completely different area.
Yeah, this is a new goon room, yeah.
This is... We found the second goon room. No, that's just rations. Wait, there's another ladder over there. All right, so I have to find the entry point to that room on the right, and I have to remember where I've been.
Just the soldiers in Galat. All right, dude, you're going to the first goon room, you go to the second goon room.
Any questions? Yes, sir. Why do we keep calling it the goon room? You asked too many questions, soldier. All right. Remember, like, it was further to the right, so it has to be somewhere around here that I should be looking for. Like, why is the Game Boy Color game confusing me more than fucking Metal Gear?
Hey, if you can beat this, you can say something gets better than Snake's Revenge.
Yeah, because, yeah, I don't want another Snake's Revenge situation where I just fucking give up on the game, right? Because, no, this game is fine. It's just that I haven't played it since the review, and that was years ago. And, yeah, so this is a completely fucking separate room that I was at earlier. So I opened this gate, and this was the room. This was the first goon room.
Shouldn't this one link to the other?
No, this is a completely different goon room. This is the third. This is the actual goon room. Look at this on the floor. Goon. Huh? Cutscene? Oh no, it just ends. We found the goon. Yeah, I'll take that terrible rank. That's fine.
No, you don't know. It's based off of Mr. Terrible, who was a great soldier back in the day.
Hey, I appreciate the Twitch Prime. Is that Daegeo City? I don't know how to pronounce that. Is that number 0? I don't know how to pronounce that. Or maybe it's pronounced Hydrocity, actually. I'm so fucking tired, Dad. Hey, Chris.
I'm at the goon room.
Yeah. The what? The goon room. It's where the GLF sends their goons. Oh, that's why it's called the goon room. Okay, I thought you were talking about people were furiously masturbating. I was like, oh, the floor is kind of wet.
It's pronounced go on room.
My apologies. I thought it said goon. Dude, it's not counting the dialogue time. I think that did not feel like 19. No, I think the timer does stop during codec conversations because otherwise the mission time should have been like 3 hours.
This game's 11 missions, by the way.
Yeah. So the progression in this game is stage based, which in itself is like both a design because of the handheld nature, but also it's kind of like it tips its cap on the true nature of the game being like just VR missions. That's the way I like to look at it, and it's pretty sneaky about that sort of shit. They rate you on your attention span. Oh, well, I'm gonna get terribles all throughout the board. Like, mark my words.
There will be a test. All right, and in that test, I'll just Google the answers. What do you mean all the answers are based off AI images?
Shit. Can you imagine a CAPTCHA saying count the fingers and it's a fucking AI generated image with like 12 fingers, but they're expecting you to enter 10?
Yeah. Dude, I hated driving through. Like, we drove last week. We had a job at San Francisco or nearby San Fran, and when we drove through the city, it's literally all AI billboards. It's all like all of them promoting
Really?
AI. I'm like, I hate this fucking city.
I just do not see the fucking appeal, man. And it's like, if you have just a simple eye for it, like if you have just any modicum of effort just staring at it, it's so easy to pick out an AI generated image. You know what I don't fucking get though, and I don't want to get too like detailed into this given the subject matter, but just AI porn is so fucking dull to me because it looks like the same fucking art style throughout all of them. And people pay Patreon money for that fucking shit.
They do. I have friends that are
like
paid under that. Yeah.
They're for AI generated work though.
Well, they don't get paid for that. Like they have people that are like that also do Patreon that make more money than they do, and they do actual art.
You know, actual art is fine, but people will support Patreons where they just make generative AI slop. And it's like, dude, just fucking buy a magazine or some other shit. I know I'm old by saying that fucking shit, but it's like, why don't you just support an actual artist that, you know, brings their own classic or their own unique style to the game? Because fucking like AI generated shit, this seems to be from the same fucking butthole of content creation. And it's like, come on, man, isn't this fucking obvious? Don't people see this? Aren't they bothered by it? I mean, probably not, because they're not thinking with their head, they're thinking with their penis.
No, they see cute women. They don't see the 12 fingers in one hand.
And the 3 nipples. Like,
Maybe
nobody talks about the 3 nipples. And I'm not talking about like, oh, do you mean like 3 breasts from like the Total Recall lady?
Recall.
Yeah, I was like, no, man, I mean 3 nipples. I mean, the girl has 2 boobs, but like the one has an extra nipple.
Before I bounce to go get some food.
Yeah, I mean, I'll be here. It's fine.
Yeah. You know what really kind of hurt me a couple like hours ago?
What's that?
In a few days, Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain turns 9 years.
Get the fuck out of here, really. Yeah, the Phantom Pain specifically. So Ground Zeroes, I'm assuming it already turned 10?
10 or 11.
10 or 11, okay. Thought that was a hole for a second.
Because it's been like, it was like 2 or 3 years after. Yeah, I'm afraid it's been 9 years.
I should just like my first session of Phantom Pain, my webcam should just be a picture of Kiefer Sutherland from 24. It's not even the same fucking series. Look at all this water that I have to avoid, like crossing near the guards, otherwise they're gonna hear me. That's a rat. Is it?
It is also crazy to think that, like, yeah, the Phantom Pain is 9. It's literally about to turn 9. It really is crazy how that game was the reason why I bought a PS4.
Oh, so that was the killer app for you?
Yeah, because like I didn't want to build a PC at the time. I'm like, well, I already have Ground Zeroes on PS3 and PS4, but I didn't own a PS4. But like before before the Phantom Pain came out, I made sure to save enough money to get a PS4.
Hey, I mean, whatever. Like, everyone's got their excuse. For folks, for like the Nintendo Wii, it was Smash Brothers Brawl.
And then I found really hard that just like the PS5, the PS4 had no games.
What is it? I'm trying to think of like every console that I've had the experience of like buying for myself for one reason or another. And as I like started getting more into the YouTube thing, my reasons became more so for it's good to have just in case a game for that like as bonkers is released for it. But the last time I remember I bought a game for like a console for a game specifically was the GameCube, because I wanted Smash Brothers Melee and I wanted Metroid Prime like badly that I wanted it so much.
Well, the first console I bought for myself properly was the PS3, and that was literally just for MGS4. Yeah, because it was the exclusive for that.
I don't think I've ever bought, off the top of my head, I might be mistaken because it's been a while. I don't think I've ever bought a console or handheld for one game.
I did that for the Vita for Persona 4 Golden.
What about the Series X for stable frame rate Sonic Unleashed? That is... See, I would mention that if I already pulled the trigger on it, Lucid. I have not yet, because I don't plan on playing Sonic Unleashed until next year. Hey, that's a... You can't say that. That's a swear.
Well, no, Peace Walker was on PSP, and then it came out on the HD collection, so... God, I just got a reminder of how to transfer on the HD collection if you have a PSP and the PS3.
Is it transfer?
That's the actual term.
The terminology transfer?
Yeah,
not transfer.
Yes. Nope, transferring. It was actually registered. It was actually a registered trademark by Konami.
Right. What the fuck? Oh, this is the current, so I gotta like hide behind rocks or some other shit, I think. Otherwise I get swept away into oblivion. Alright, so I'm gonna stand here. No, wait, maybe if I stand on the ladder. Oh, no, wait, I have to stand on the ladder, I think, to avoid getting swept away. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so then I go here, then I go here, I climb this ladder right here.
Transform. No, it was literally specifically for the HD collection and Peace Walker on PSP.
I've been bamboozled. That would have been very, very embarrassing. I'm gonna wait for the extra one. Okay, there we go. There we go.
It is funny because
pulled a Cole Phelps, dude.
Transfar was also teased for Zone of the Enders HD because the Vita port got canceled for that.
Ah, I see. Because it didn't have a demo for Sons of Liberty.
Yeah, well, no, it didn't have a demo for Rising at the time.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they were gonna do that again. Just to pay homage to Sons of Liberty and shit?
Well, I'm pretty sure they just needed something because Zone of the Enders wasn't going to sell well no matter what.
Yeah.
Because as much as I like Zone of the Enders, the problem is it's Zone of the Enders. Who the fuck played Zone of the Enders?
I did. To play Sons of Liberty.
Well, I bought the HD collection to play the demo for Rising, yes.
Yeah. I remember I bought my Switch for Smash Ultimate. I scrunched up enough money to get a refurbished Switch from Nintendo and had to ask my mom to help me get the game. And I'm glad I grabbed a refurbished Switch because they sent me a model that could easily be modded. Yeah, man, that's fucking win-win. Absolutely. I don't doubt that plenty of people played Zone of the Enders and its sequel. Not enough, though. Because I think Zone of the Enders is very niche.
It's a fun mech game. Like, I will give it that. And it's literally being carried by the Kojima logo. But, like, other than that, it seems it's... A lot of people would just consider it a very anime game, and I would agree.
But in today's age, you would think that's more of an accolade than anything, right? Why did I get a box? It made me go all this fucking way for a box? Get the fuck out of here. Okay, now we're going to keep climbing this line. I'm glad I got that box, though. Because now we have a box. John, I would highly recommend Kojima's other handheld game series, Boktai. It's genuinely really good.
Yep, there is 2 for the GBA, and they're stupid expensive.
What is Boktai?
Sunlight!
So, well, I know the gun that references it, but I don't know what Boktai actually is.
It's a GBA. What's the best? It's kind of like an RPG. It's a the whole gimmick of that. You shine your GBA up to the sun, so you charge up. Thing.
Oh, that game.
Yes.
So I'm assuming the cart had like a solar panel on it.
No. So it looks exactly like the Tilt and Double cartridge. If you've seen that.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I have. Okay.
Yeah, the one with the tumor.
Yeah, but you feed the tumor sunlight and it will be, it won't kill you.
I mean, you're stepping outside and seeing the sun.
It's a spaghetti western anime video game with vampires. Sounds metal as fuck. So I'll consider it.
And there's also the Zone of the Enders game on GBA.
There was a Zone of the Enders game on GBA. There's probably like millions of GBA titles I never knew existed because like it got passed up so hard after the DS made a debut. Hello, Green Hat Man. Nope, no, I don't want to go there. I'm gonna wait for you to go to the right, and then I am going to.
Thankfully, there is a patch version that just automatically charges the sunlight, so you don't have to worry about it. You can play it emulated.
I don't know, man, but aren't you not getting the genuine experience by not going outside? You fucking nerd. Answer the question.
Okay. Yeah. Let me take out my $120 cartridge outside just for like 5 seconds.
People are talking to me about Pokemon Go, and I was like, please. Real gamers know about Boktai. I'm gonna wait for you to move.
Oh, cool. Boktai 2 goes for $200.
$200? Were they all GBA games?
Yes.
Okay.
It was just 2 games.
Mr. Man, thank you for
3,
one.
but the third one never came out in America.
Wouldn't domestic light work as a substitute? Now, when you say domestic light, are you just talking about like indoor lighting, Spielboil? Are you talking about like lamps or just like bathroom lights or some other shit like that? The ultimate shitter game. Want to make sure that I'm actually paying attention to this dude. They wear different colored hats. Am I supposed to be looking for a certain colored hat, dude? No, you didn't hear me. Because that one was wearing a purple hat. And this one's wearing a green hat.
Hey, why do you have so many UV lights? Oh, just casual farm growing.
I'm growing marijuana.
And playing Boktai at the same time. Alright. I want to bounce for a bit. If you're still here, I'll probably hop back in.
Yeah, it's all good. It's just me and my audience. It's a very I appreciate it, Fonzo. I'll see you later.
I mean, Jason's here, but he hasn't said shit.
No, it's
Shut
fine.
the fuck up.
No, man, but it's a very unorthodox Metal Gear game, so it's going to be a very unorthodox Metal Gear stream, where it's just mostly just me and my audience. Hold on, someone's calling me. I have to take this.
All right. Might be. Good night.
All right, Snake. Campbell, what do you got? What's the infrared sensors rigged there? Yeah, I know. It's very obvious that there are infrared lights because I don't think they'd make concrete pillars elaborately designed like that if they did not functionally have infrared lasers. What even is this? This is Metal Gear Ghost Babel for the Game Boy Color. In the West, it was released as Metal Gear Solid. It shared the same fucking name as the PlayStation 1 game. But this was a Game Boy Color Metal Gear game released in lieu of the hype for Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty on the PlayStation 2. And despite it being so fucking dialogue heavy, if we're talking in a pure gameplay sense, it's a perfectly fine classic Metal Gear game. It's in lieu of Metal Gear 1 and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. It has 8-directional movement, you know? The problem is that it's not a very good handheld game. Because it just fucking deadass throws 10 to 15 minute codec conversations on a whim. All right, so yeah, we're looking for Jenner, and she's wearing a red hat. I thought I remembered that from my original playthrough. I was like, okay, we have to look for the soldier with the red. It's basically the Meryl thing from Metal Gear Solid. You know, only instead of staring at ass or hips, we're staring at hat colors. So that dude is wearing a green hat. That is not Jenner. So we're not going to bother with that one. We're going to continue going back left. I don't remember if we have to just let her see us. That one's wearing a red hat. Are you Jenner?
Again, on a tiny ass non-backlit screen.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I hope that wasn't Jenner because I just sent her to oblivion. I'm going to hide here. They'll never suspect me being here. Yeah, the sprite detail is not much, but the sprite animation is very fluid. You say, John, play Battle Network 4. There's a certain Kojima that makes a cameo. Now, when you say certain Kojima, are you just talking about Hideo Kojima? Because why say certain Kojima? Just say Kojima. I only know of one Kojima. I think the next time I'm going to be revisiting the Mega Man series will be with Battle Network, because after Legends I was looking up and it's like, oh no, I guess I really only have Battle Network left. Battle Network and Star Force and the handheld Mega Man games.
You poor soul.
For what specifically? Battle Network or the handheld Mega Man games or DOS? Like what
Battle Network.
Battle Network, really? My friend
Eric,
Eric,
jack in quite a bit.
My friend Eric, who was with me last night during the 14 stream, loves Battle Network, and he told me specifically, he's like, listen, like, no matter what you think of the first game, get through it. I promise you, the series gets much better afterwards. And I trust Eric. I think Eric and I have similar opinions with a lot of games that we play. So if he tells me the series gets a lot better after the first game, I have no reason to doubt him. Yoo-hoo! This is where I came from, I believe. Yeah, because this is where I started. All right. So I went top, then I went down to the bottom. I love, like, I like teasing Battle Network fans by telling them that, yeah, my first game was network transmission, and I just thought, like, oh, Battle Network sucks. But everyone immediately tells me, dude, don't use network transmission. That's like the base. Network transmission is not a good game.
Can't you just watch the anime and call it a day?
What, Battle Network?
Just I think it was either Battle Network or Star Force that had an anime.
Didn't they both have an anime? Why not do the handheld first to finish off the platformers? Because folks are expecting Battle Network. If we're just talking about the series that I teased because I believe at the end of the Zero Marathon, after I looked at ZX and ZX Advent, I think I specifically mentioned Battle Network. So if I were to do the handheld Mega Man games after I said I was going to look at Battle Network first, I think I'd piss people off. And I don't want to do that. Not yet, anyway. No, you didn't hear that at all. Miss Jenner. Miss Jenner, where the hell are you?
Mega Man that corrupted. Yeah, that game's like never coming out.
Kris Jenner not only has a red hat, but I think she has a ponytail as well, and I have to keep an eye out for that detail. I really hope you're not Kris Jenner, despite the fact that you're wearing a red hat that they told me to look for. I'm gonna keep punching you, though. No witnesses.
Oh, you're talking about a game character the whole time.
Yeah, Kris Jenner? Yeah, that's the name of the girl. What the fuck is the difference between Red and Ruby in a Game Boy Color game? Huh? I don't even watch Ruby. No, I am Solid Snake. You did not see me. You did not perceive me. I actually might as well just go through the infrared lasers. I've already been caught. It's fine. Actually, no, I should be using this to my advantage. I should be going up.
Ruby doesn't exist anymore, I'm sorry.
I thought Ruby was recently reacquired or something like that.
Death Battle is now a thing again.
Right. I did hear about that. Someone was asking me about my thoughts on like Death Battle.
Viz acquired it? Okay.
Yeah, someone was asking me my thoughts and opinions on like Death Battle being acquired by Viz and I really don't have a thought on that. Because like I don't mind Death Battle, but I don't like actively go out of my way to like anticipate the next release. If I happen to see it in my recommendations page, basically I'll watch it, but I don't actively go out of my way for it. All right, so we got the gas mask, so we're protected from smelly farts. I cannot open the store though because I do not have a proper key card.
Man, I can't wait for them to reintroduce the Luby to the franchise.
Did you say Luby?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a lubricant-based character?
No, just like a Viz Media called Zolo for the longest fucking time.
Right. Oh, so it was supposed to be Luffy, but they call him Luby.
No, instead of Ruby, it's Luby.
Look, everybody, it's Luby. You'll never guess what he does.
Zolo was also 4Kids. The 4Kids changed a lot of names. Oh, we can't call this character Ace anymore.
Why not?
Because I guess gambling reference. And so instead his name was changed to Trace. And Smoker was changed into Chaser.
Yo, shout outs to the Fogger. Like, obviously for like censorship reasons, they didn't want Snake having cigarettes on a Game Boy Color game, so it's basically a vape pen.
Vape pen?
Yeah. Huh? Oh, there was another laser. Sorry. Oh, you didn't see me. Smoke.
But just like that censorship, in One Piece, Smoker had his name changed to Chaser. Bear in mind, he has the smoke fruit, and he always is smoking cigars. So, like, absolutely ruins his fucking motif.
Doesn't at all like have alcohol in their system? Because with a name like Chaser, even if it is just a name change for the dub, I would expect some sort of alcohol reference or some other shit.
4Kids.
Yeah, I know. I don't care.
He always smokes cigars. Like, he's literally always smoking a cigar on screen. So they just edited out the cigar, but they kept the smoke there. So he just has his mouth like wide open for no reason, and there's smoke coming out at all times.
Get up, Snake. I think we're going the right way. And I think if I answer the codec call, it's just Campbell telling me the very obvious, hey, there's gas in that room, you should get out of there.
Yeah, Sanji's lollipop thing. Sorry. his cigarettes being turned into lollipops.
I remember that much. Can I not fucking... Okay, I can't open this door. The doors are not labeled, and I have to use a gas mask again. There's someone coming. You did not see me. I was next to a box. Aren't you? Also, guys, get out of here. There's gas in this room. And this is that stanky shit because, like, it's yellow and it's all over the place. Actually, what kind of gas would emit a yellow coloration? Hey, keycard 2, excellent. Now we can...
I mean, there's a lot.
Chlorine, mustard gas. Mustard gas.
Yeah, chat. Poor kids skipped the Laboon arc. Instead of, finding Laboon the whale, they went into an iceberg. For some reason.
Still gotta do that limited fucking game design shit where it's like I have to select the key card and I can't wear the gas mask and the key card at the same time because of that shit. But at least I can start progressing because I have the key card now, which means I should be able to go through here. Where the fuck is Chris Jenner, dude? Come on, like making me go all around this place. There's a fucking elevator. Open the door. I just shot a gun. I don't want to do that. Snake doesn't use guns. Snake has a very, very strict no-kill policy. These elevator buttons are gargantuan, by the way. I want you guys to imagine heading into an elevator, like freight elevator or otherwise, and imagine like the up or down button is as large as you are. I'm not saying Chris Jericho. We're not looking for Chris Jenner, we're looking for Fonzie.
In fairness, they had no idea Laboon would have more importance in the long run for a later member. Yeah, they also didn't have the foresight to realize just because Robin wears a cowboy, like cowgirl outfit,
sure,
in one arc, doesn't mean that she's like a like a Southern Belle kind of character. But that's the fucking accent they gave her. Yeah. And she only wears that outfit once.
I think my uncle is finally starting to consider giving One Piece a shot. Was mentioning it specifically. I know this is not Chris Jenner because they have the red hat, but I don't see a ponytail.
I don't know if Greg should wait on that.
What do you mean? Why not? Like, why wait for what? The series to end?
No, there's a Netflix is funding a readaptation of the first couple arcs.
Like One Piece Kai, basically.
Not only is it like streamlined,
okay, yeah, like
but it's also reanimated entirely.
Yeah,
by Wit Studio, if I recall.
Oh, so reanimated. All right.
Mm-hmm. Like so it's a complete remake.
So it's kind of like it's like a long-running anime making movie adaptations of the original arcs, but condensed into like an hour and a half, maybe.
No, they've already done that. This is a complete remake of the original One Piece, like first couple arcs.
I see.
Not as OVAs, but straight up as a brand new series.
All right. All right, I see.
Yes, One Piece has gone on for so long that it's having a remake while it's still going.
I can't open this door because I need another key card, which means I cannot go further in that room because I didn't see another room. Maybe this.
And apparently, it'll be uncensored because even in the Japanese version of the original One Piece anime, it did get censored a couple times. The most notable one is anime watchers don't know how Luffy actually got the scar on his face. So in the manga, he got the scar on his face from stabbing himself in the face to prove that he's a manly man.
Yeah.
Mind you, he's like 7 years old.
Yeah, but kids are very impressionable, so.
Yeah, and he wants to join this dude's pirate crew.
Sure.
Yeah, and they just like, we're making this to an impressionable audience. Maybe we shouldn't tell them that stabbing themselves in the face is cool.
Hold on. Wait, hold on. Let them cook. Yeah, they say stabbing your face builds character. And sometimes you just need to have a good stabbing in the face to, you know, make yourself a stand-up citizen. There's someone over there. That's not Jenner, though, because they're wearing a green hat. They have a ponytail, but they do not have a red hat. So I'm going to equip the box again to get past the security camera. I hope the security camera doesn't stop like right next to the box, because that'd be really fucking embarrassing. Okay, cool. We can go now. Oh, you know what this game has that I just remembered? It has like a conveyor belt puzzle with different colors, and you had to ride like different boxes. And I remember that being really annoying. Just because of like the limited sort of thing. All right. So I'm using the fogger, and it emits smoke. I'm not sure if it drains my health, but this allows me to see infrared lasers. So I can't go there. Can I go here? Yes, I can. I can't go there. Okay,
Great vape pen's power allows me to feel.
I smoked and 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 I smoked. Yeah, so I don't think the fogger actually reduces my health because it's not an actual cigarette. It just emits smoke, which is so fucking weird. Yeah, that's just a vape pen, dude. Actually, no, like vape is not. Vape, it would be inaccurate.
Still has like
yeah,
tar.
I was gonna say it'd been accurate to say vape is a healthier alternative to cigarettes because it's still tar.
Yeah, it's still absolutely horrible for you.
Yeah, dude. When I went to go see Deadpool and Wolverine a couple of weeks ago, like fucking someone on the right side of the theater was vaping, and it's like, why the fuck are you doing that? Like, how much of a dickhead do you gotta be to bring your vape pen to a movie theater, man? Completely disregarding those around you.
Smoking isn't bad for you. The fuck are you talking about?
I know you're not Kris Jenner. You have the red hat, but you don't have a ponytail. I gotta go find the door now that I have the second key card. So I'm actually gonna trace my steps, retrace my steps back to the beginning, because I'm pretty sure there's a door that I can open now that I couldn't before with this key card. We're gonna find out. Hopefully your vision is not very good. Oh no, you heard me. That's interesting. Interesting.
Smoke.
Not now. Jenner, you who? Are you here? It's me, David. Oh, you're not Kris Jenner. Ow. Oh, Christ, leave me alone. Cool. Nice hard reset. No, that's where I came from. Okay, so we're back in the beginning. We had the level 2 key card. So now we're going to comb through every room, hopefully under less stressful circumstances because I don't want to get seen. I mean, my rank is already terrible because I've been seen like twice already.
Hey, chat, where the fuck is Chris?
Chris is wearing a red hat and has a ponytail. The answer that I'm looking for is a door that I just have not gone through with my new key card. Once I find the door that I need to go through, the rest should fall into place. The security camera needs to move faster.
I don't know how you're going to see the ponytail. I mean, I can barely see your bandana's 3 pixels that it.
Well, the ponytail is also 3 pixels, but it's yellow instead of gray. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, it probably uses the same graphical style as Snake's bandana. Only, it's just supposed to be hair. And yeah, you can see the ponytail clear enough. I'm not sure what the Discord stream is showing you. Oh no, I don't want to go in front of you. Like, can you turn around, please? Okay, that also works. Don't turn around. Look at me. You didn't hear anything. I'm a snake. There you go. Did I go here on the bottom left, top left? No, I was here earlier. Yeah, because that's the entry.
Hello, snake. I have a shovel.
Oh, whacking day. Oh, whacking day. I can't go through that door because I got the incorrect buzzer noise when I tried to go through it. So obviously that is not the way I need to go. I went to the top right, I believe, beforehand. The gas. Hold on a second. I remember the gas room. So okay, that's the infrared room. So no, all right. Then I'm gonna head back through the gas room.
It's not Hello Korea. It's Hello Korean. I still don't know why they thought that campaign was a good idea.
What are you talking about specifically?
Fortnite
was the marketing campaign?
Yeah, they had Chris Pratt
right.
really angry about Korean Fortnite players. And super
because he was getting bodied. He was getting
that.
bodied so hard from them, I remember. Yeah.
Playing against Korean players is so easy.
I think you're on the wrong side of history, Chris Pratt.
Yeah, Chris Pratt pretty much thought that Koreans sucked.
Okay. So this is the room.
What is this ad campaign?
This is the room where I got the key card, which means, all right, so I clearly have to head back up. I think the soldier respawned. Yeah, there they are. Get out of the way. I'm spelunking. Okay, I'm not really spelunking anymore. It's just trying to search every room so that I can find the room that I need to go to with the key card proper. And I'm back here, which I believe is to the top and right of where I was previously. But now I have to find the way to... So I'm heading back to the elevator, right? Because I don't think there's any other room that I can explore. Hold on a second. I'm gonna thoroughly comb the last room that I was just in case I missed something. Now you see that soldier there has a ponytail, but they're wearing a green cap, which means that is not Kris Jenner. So my search continues. Shine. All right, so this is, yeah, so that was where I came before. Because if I remember correctly, down the bottom right, wait, hold on a second. Is this new? No, this is the infrared.
Hello, Korean.
Okay. You know, out of context, that sounds really fucking weird.
It really does. Yeah, there was 4 or 5 different ads for Fortnite that were like that. It's so
Man, I remember playing Mario and stomping Koreans.
Playing Fortnite and stomping
Chris.
Koreans.
What's going on, man? All right, so I came from the gas room from the south, which means I can continue exploring east, which means I can go there because I have the key card. And this is the elevator room that I was at earlier. So now I'm going to do a general comb again. And just to make sure I'm not missing anything, because doors are not labeled on the map from what I can see, which means I have to use a sharp eye to make sure I'm not missing anything. So I'm going to punch the elevator button and summon the elevator shaft. And then we're going to go back to the second floor, because I think this elevator only has 2 floors. Unless I can hit the button again. Nope, I cannot. You see, I was an incorrect button. I'm going to hit the button again. And now we're going to go up to the second floor. Hello, Korean. Hello, Mario.
Hello, Italian.
Okay, we're back on the second floor. I got my key card. There's a door here on the left that I cannot open because I do not have the means to open it, which means I only can go through the north door unless there is another passage that I've just been ignoring or I can't see. I see this gap here, and I want to instinctively crawl towards it, but I can't do that. I guess it's just a hideaway spot in case I get caught or something like that. So we're going to go north because it's the only way I can reasonably go. And we're going to go left because that's another way. Red cap, no ponytail though. So you are not Kris Jenner. All right. Well, let's see where else we can do. We can go here on the right, but this is a dead. No, there's a door here actually. Okay. So then we're back here. That's another. Oh no, wait. That's the other side that I could not enter from the other side because the door is like a one-way door. So it's this fucking Kirby and the Amazing Mirror bullshit. Come on, man. We're making progress.
This is a lot of words for you to just be saying.
No, like I'm yeah, I know. Like, so I'm heading down the death spiral that I think they just took directly from Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. No, you can keep the wubs. It's fine. Because I'm just trying to mentally process everything. You are a blue cap, but you have a ponytail, but you are not Kris Jenner. And you're heading towards me, and I don't want you to see me, so I'm going to crawl down here and wait for you to actually get past me. That's a nice ponytail, by the way. I'm jealous. Who's your hairstylist? Oh, fuck, they're changing posts. All right, so I'm going to go down, and then I'm going to get up Shine Jojo. There we go. All right, now they won't bother me anymore. Yeah, this spiral design is just taken straight from Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, so it's like I'm sensing some copy and paste bullshit here. All right, I don't think I've been here. You don't have a red hat, let alone a ponytail, so why the fuck would I... No, you have a ponytail, but I don't want to waste my time with you because you are not the person I'm looking for. More infrared rooms, dude. Hold on a second, I gotta equip my fogger.
The copy paste bullshit. Oh no, I would never expect that from a fucking game developer. Looks at like the last 6 years of Sonic.
What the? Oh, it's timed. Okay, never mind. I was like,
actually, no.
Thought I clicked.
When did Generations come out?
Whatever. Generations came out in 2011.
Okay, so the last 13 years of Sonic.
Yeah. It's fine. Don't worry about it. All right. What am I even talking about? What I'm talking about is that I'm using the power of observation to proceed through the game to help me better process my thoughts. You know how it's like some folks, when they're reading a book, novel, otherwise comic books, they'll read out loud because apparently it helps them process the information that's on the page. I don't need to read out loud to process that. I can generally just keep to myself. But when it comes to playing a video game,
is this the person?
Yeah, I think this is Jenner. When it comes to playing a video game, Chris Jenner, Catherine Brewster. Hi. Hey, there we go. Yeah, I know it's you. I searched high and low for it. But when it comes to video games, for me specifically, in a live setting like this, especially if I don't have like co-coms to carry the conversation, for me, the best way that I can make it work is just that I just react to what's on the screen and then just have a quick observational quip about it. You know, it leads to a very different vibe, I noticed, because when I have friends here for streams, it can be very, very chaotic, you know, and it could lead to like, you know, a Sonic 06 session where we do wrestling impressions. We can talk about Wizard of Oz porn parodies for Dragon Warrior grinding. And we can, I'm trying to think of like any others. I mean, any 3D Sonic game stream tends to be the definition of chaos. But when push comes to shove and I'm by myself and I got the audience to bounce off of, the best way I can do that is just by being a reactionary douchebag on the screen. And then just trying to answer questions that you guys ask me in the chat. Dude, like, I know different art styles are a thing, but my dude Snake on the right is just a fucking chiaroscuro painting.
Oh, so you know what? Fuck you. I can carry this by myself. So chat, how about that Overlord Season 2 with the random sex scene with the lizards, and somehow that made the anime like kick off really hard in
my uncle
in the industry.
My uncle really wants me to watch Overlord. We watched the first few episodes. I was visiting him a couple of months ago when I was giving him my old TV because it was larger than the other one that he had. And we watched a few episodes of that. And I didn't hate what I was watching, but it was a little too... I'm trying to find the word for it.
Macabre?
Not macabre. No, because I think the premise of the show is interesting. It just runs into like the typical anime tropes that everyone just kind of pokes fun of. You know, such and such is a pervert. Such and such is in over his head. Such and such is like, and I need to watch more of it. It's just that I was not terribly impressed by the first few episodes.
It definitely gets better whenever they like add in the PvP elements.
A PvP elements, all right. They said like PPE or some other shit. I was like, what?
Where like he pretty much treats the fights like he would in an MMO.
Yeah, you know what? I think ordinary is a good way of putting it, Santiago. It felt like a pretty ordinary show. And I want my anime to be extraordinary.
You want it to be even more ordinary?
No.
I never understood that word.
Yeah, I think that's probably why they pronounce it as extraordinary and not extraordinary. Because you're absolutely right. Because like extraordinary implies you want super ordinary.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know what? I never really considered that, but thank you for opening my eyes on that. But it's not anime, but Nora and we just finished watching Gravity Falls. We wrapped up the second season last week. And that was a fun time. I would have liked it if it was maybe a season longer, because I think there could have been more stories to tell with the folks of Gravity Falls. But I did end up really enjoying myself with that show.
Another 5 isekais for flavor of the month. Adam Baum, I hope you know there's like over 20 this season.
Get the fuck out of here. Wait, isekais?
Mm-hmm.
So, all right, I know
they're
it's because
a dime a dozen.
So yeah. That kind of goes into what I was saying. But like, are isekais really just that fucking popular that people will just eat it up? I don't watch a lot of isekais. At least I don't think I watch a lot of isekais. You know, because I'm like, I love anime, but I'm not what you would say like an anime meth head or some other shit. Where I consume nothing but anime. I've never been that. I never been that way. You know, so I mean, I'm all for anime recommendations now though, because Nora and I are not really doing a weekly series because Dungeon Mesh is over, and we haven't really decided on a new weekly show to watch. But I am down for some more anime recommendations.
I think the big issue is that some, break the mold and like really make it big and stuff.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, others are literally just the studios picking it up because the publisher of the visual novel or light novel or whatever, the publisher just wants to make some quick money and are having an anime done as a quick cash grab. And so the studio's picking it up so they can have that money to fund their other projects they actually want to work on. And so you just get all these fucking shitty isekai that are out there now, and it's pretty bad. The same thing is happening with the incest genre.
Kind of a hard shift.
Well, that was a sentence to come back to. I always suspected it, but the confirmation's nice.
Are you talking?
Unfortunately,
are you telling me now there is now just a whole genre dedicated to incest anime where the people is fucking your sibling? Really?
Yes.
That is quite a sentence.
Unrelated,
but can you recommend me any good incest? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't actually answer that, by the way, Chad. I don't care. But yeah. Like, it's not so much. It's so that I know which shows to avoid.
That's the funny part of like my dear friend Nokotan is that it's a great anime. It's like just full of slapstick jokes and video game references and all this shit. And then the third episode hits and they introduce the fucking little sister that wants to fuck her older sister. It's like, stop. Just stop.
Oh, Blue Dino, we mentioned that thing you were talking about during yesterday's 14 stream, actually. Yeah, it was the mangaka who wanted to name a manga about being attracted to a South American girl and used AI for Latin American names, and they came back with Latina.
Yes. Latina, my favorite Latina character.
Latina, Bahama. What the fuck?
I mean, I guess it's no better than like it's very close to Darkness's name in Konosuba, since her name is La Latina.
La Latina. Like, you see, I think that has a modicum more effort than just straight up fucking Latina.
Yeah,
but.
Okay, then fine. Umbreon.
I love ambushing people with the Umbreon fun fact because they really it's a hard fucking shift.
Or Dark Pit's Japanese name.
Wasn't that just Black Pit?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you see, I mean, that is just kind of like it's the same reason why Dark Magician Yu-Gi-Oh is Black Magician in Japan. You know, it's like it's just continuing on the traditional black magic moniker.
Yeah, but we got Pit, and then we had the Black Pit.
Yeah, because he wears dark clothing. That's why, you know.
At least it's not the Blego.
No, but here's the thing, Arigda. Like, if they were to change Goku Black, like say like if Dragon Ball Super came out 20 years prior and they wanted to censor like Black, Goku Dark sounds like a fucking coffee blend. So I'm okay with Goku Black.
Palutena telling her troops not to fire at Pit. Hold your fire. This angel isn't black.
No, you see, evil Goku is too on the nose. That sounds like a Saturday morning cartoon villain. Which, to be fair, Zamasu is.
Evil Ryu.
Yeah.
My brain just went an evil Goku.
If Goku Black didn't fly, and you had to rename Goku Black into something that was less color specific, what would you call Goku Black to signify that it is Zamasu inhabiting Goku's body? What about Goku but bad? Divine Goku, I wouldn't immediately think as malevolent. I would just think that's a super secret form Goku manages to get after doing 3,000 setups on Snake Way. You know? People are saying, do I open up that can of worms? Because I'm actually kind of, I don't know what's going on with the Wukong game. Did that game just come out or some other shit?
It's on its way out. Some streamers have already got like early access, and it's like, well, we'll give you the keys. However, in order to make your content, here's this really fucking stupid stipulations you have to abide by.
Can you list that and like unmute it? Can you post that if you can find it?
I saw it in the sub shack somewhere earlier.
Okay. Inverted Goku is. Well, I mean, isn't that just Vegeta though? Well, I guess it doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. Reverse Goku. No. Wogoku. Yeah, because like it kind of goes like what the Wario naming convention. Shadow Goku sounds a little corny, but I don't mind with it.
Okay, I might just
Woku.
Oh, well, just like that.
You're supposed to not discuss feminism or politics, apparently.
Do we have a list? Was it posted?
Yeah, it's confirmed. I just went and found it now. So here we go.
Okay.
Do's and don'ts. Do's, enjoy the game. Don'ts. Do not insult other influencers or players. Do not use any offensive language or humor.
Okay. Let's react to this bullet point by bullet point instead of bullet like rapid firing this shit. Can you start from the top again?
Yeah, do not insult other influencers or players.
Oh, that's fine. All right, that's common sense. I would think like there's no merit in doing that for playing that game. All right, continuing on.
Do not use any offensive language or humor.
That is heavily subjective. What does that mean? That doesn't say anything.
It's amusing.
Okay. What else?
Do not include politics, violence, nudity, feminist propaganda, fetishization, and/or other content that instigates negative discourse.
Don't talk about things that make me uncomfortable, essentially.
And don't talk about things that would make China uncomfortable.
Feminist propaganda?
Again, China uncomfortable. So
well, in that case, I have a beautiful message for China then. Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Wait a second. Bullet point number 4. Do not use trigger words such as quarantine or isolation or COVID-19.
Oh,
Oh
then,
my god, dude.
Okay, I quarantine your game sales and leave your company in isolation because you can't handle COVID-19. Get triggered, idiots.
Okay. So that is literally on us over here in the US, if you don't know.
Explain.
So during the start of the pandemic, of course, we had folks around that were making very disparaging remarks to China regarding, COVID. Yeah. Well, we also launched a secret misinformation campaign on vaccines and their effectiveness, which was kind of counterintuitive. And it was like well over a year until we figured out that we were doing that and put it into it. But the damage was already much fucking done. Yeah.
Oh boy. Anyway, the last point is do not discuss content related to China's game industry policies, opinions, news, etc., etc. So it's like, I think the intent, I mean, this is still laughably bad, but the intent behind it is that don't use this Chinese-based game to use it as a platform to discuss Chinese world events, politics, and that sort of shit. But it's also like, I'm still hung up on like the first two, the second and third bullet points. Do not use any offensive language, or like any offensive language. That's like obviously no slurs, that sort of shit. Humor, though, I feel is subjective on that sort of thing, because technically I didn't think that joke was funny, so I'm canceling this influencer deal. But include politics, violence, nudity, feminist propaganda is what fucks me up.
Well, both the developer and the /publisher are pretty much like a state-backed entity, so.
And yet that has been confirmed within the last hour or two as real, so take that for what you will.
Do not talk about politics, e.g. Do not discuss Sonic, because Sonic is serious business. Yeah, can we do, like, I want to talk about Sonic the Hedgehog, man. Can we just talk about feminist propaganda? This country used to mean something.
I know, it's kind of fucking funny that they are like talking about like the last bullet point of do not discuss content related to China's game industry policies, opinions, news, etc. So, etc. That can mean a lot of things, such as not talking about Chinese culture and mythology, which means that you can't talk about Journey to the West.
Which Wukong in your Journey to the West game. Yeah, like. Why are things the way they are? Like in this God-given year, 2024, dude. At that point, why even bother streaming the game? Like, isn't that just the game you would just play for yourself then? At that sort of thing.
I mean, I'd rather just not play it. Fuck them.
I don't know. Like, so, like, who just the question I'd ask, is who distributed these bullet points? Was it the game devs, the publisher?
It's from an internal email they sent out to specific streamers. The first one it came from was from France, but an hour or so ago, it was confirmed that a US-based streamer also got the same email because it was linked to a Google Doc, which is a bit fucking funny because Google's banned in China.
Yeah.
But what about Google Doc?
Speaking of Google, by the way, they're having their own shit going on with influencers right now.
They're getting sued, didn't they?
No, not just that. Yeah. They're having some, like, specifically with influencers, they're having a lot of shit going on. So the Pixel 9 series of phones just got announced.
Okay.
And part of the agreements with influencers, like, you know, the folks reviewers who they send the phones to early, required for them to showcase the Pixel phones more favorably over competitors. Otherwise, they would have their relationship terminated.
Well, that doesn't sound monopolistic in any capacity. Nope. Sorry.
Yeah. And so that got out, and people were pretty fucking pissed.
Why?
Well, pissed off that Google is pretty much trying to force a positive opinion on their products instead of actually, you know,
like
having
getting genuine critiques or praise, criticism, that sort of shit.
Yeah. And so because of that, people have just waited or have said screw Google anyway, because apparently the Pixel 9 phones have not been holding up very well. Like it throttles to 50% of its performance just due to very poor cooling.
Uh-oh.
And
Also,
then, of course, like...
I'm sorry to go, like, just to cut the topic for a second there, but we just had deadass had a cutscene where we were just watching Jenner leave. Why do we need to watch that? There's only one way to go, and that's the door to the right. Anyway, sorry.
So you don't go back to the left, I think?
But it's like, it was so slow. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm a dumbass. Like, sometimes I need my handheld a lot. But, like, that was really fucking weird. Anyway, what were you saying?
But yeah, like, there's a, for influencers, it's called Team Pixel, which is like a program that's handled by a PR agency on behalf of Google for sending out partners, you know, Pixel devices shortly after launch and sometimes a little bit before launch. And that was one of their mandates is, yeah, you need to talk about our shit favorably or we're going to terminate your contract with us.
Okay, you're not going down. What about you? Will you disappear after a while? You can be honest.
And then the new Pixel phones are barely better than the last ones. And instead of, you know, bothering with making them better, they've been spending all their time pushing fucking AI bullshit.
That's a tale as old as time, isn't it? Well, not so old as time, but it's like business as usual, like I would say.
I'm just so tired of this generation of phones and all of it being stupid AI bullshit.
Well, I mean, because like they're gonna keep hammering it in until it's refined enough to a point where folks won't be able to tell the difference. The problem is that it's still very obvious to know when something is AI generated. You just gotta have you don't even really need a good eye for it. You just need to know what to look for. And most of the time it works without fail.
Eventually it's going to get to a point where it's indistinguishable.
Yeah, and that in itself is problematic, but we're not there yet, but we will be at some point.
Yeah, but I also don't like the idea of handicapping phones and innovation to peddle AI bullshit.
Yeah.
With Samsung and their Galaxy AI, Apple having ChatGPT to power Siri and make it somewhat usable for the first time in fucking 15 years.
I don't need a chaff grenade. You wanna know why?
Or
because I got a box.
Is he living in a box?
And Google with their Gemini.
Okay, are these supposed to be turrets?
They're gun mounted cameras, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, to me they just look like old school Nokias being mounted to the ceiling and just sliding along.
Yeah, they look like thermos bottles with a walkie-talkie.
They look like phones.
The Pixel phones?
No, like ported phones.
Yeah. I actually went to the right door. All right, I will follow you.
And the green screen on the left is like your caller ID screen, so you can see who's calling.
Sinead Jojo.
Remember phones? Yeah, those were a thing.
You remember when you talk to people?
Yeah.
What am I doing right now then?
It's weird.
I mean through a phone.
Through a phone? Yes, 96 plus hours ago.
Do you remember when he used to? You felt free to like answer. You were not fucking. What? Fuck you.
He chatted shit about his phone.
Remember,
he's a really,
like
he's a hardcore iPhone stan.
You were. There was no fear of answering a phone call because you were pretty fucking sure it wasn't a scam.
Do you remember when you pick up the phone, answer it, and then walk a little bit to the left or right, and then the fucking cable gets caught on something? And I ripped the fucking phone off the wall again.
We got to go to the. I think we have to go back to the first floor, if I had to guess.
Remember long distance calling?
I do. Is that still a thing? Do you get charged extra for making an international call or some of the shit?
It depends on the carrier, but yes.
Okay. Interesting. Remember phone booths? Phone booths are still a thing. They're very rare, but they're still a thing. You can find them more likely like in an airport.
Oh yeah, definitely an airport.
Yeah.
Did you remember Morse telegraph?
No one talks about telegrams anymore. I think we're gonna call the stream a wrap though once we rendezvous with Jack, the not Otacon of this game.
Telegram, yes, did use.
Telegram, like genuine Telegram, or are we talking about like the website Telegram or something?
No, an actual genuine Telegram. One of the last in the UK.
What was the reasoning for? Just for basic communication, or was it like under the table bullshit?
It was to do a response test versus modern phone lines. It was sent from an observatory to a city centre.
Okay.
Telegram was still faster than the mobile phone.
Oh, dude, I don't fucking care. I'm just gonna trigger the alarm. Snake board. Oh, yeah, look, look, reset the alarm. That was actually optimal what I just did there. Amazing.
To be fair, I've also used SSTV as well when it comes to niche data transmission.
Well, I mean, I dabbled in that for a little bit just as a fucking meme.
Oh no, I used to send all sorts of it.
Of putting Discord codes in SSTV.
Yeah, I know some companies and other shit still use fax machines. That's not that out there. I still think it's pretty antiquated because I think why can't just everything just be handled through an email nowadays or a PDF file, you know? Oh no, wait, I can't say PDF file anymore because people have co-opted that just to describe a fucking pedophile.
What?
Yeah. Instead of like people like so you know the term, was it like a DEI hire or some other shit? It's basically much a blanket term that people use to describe their racism. They've shorthand the word pedophile as PDF file to get around like word filters or other shit like that, and it's like, what?
That's stupid as hell.
It's very stupid as hell. And it's like, so I can't even use like the PDF extension anymore without someone thinking that we're talking about pederasses and all that shit like that. Dude, I'm just gonna say, look, listen, I try to look at a more optimistic viewpoint in life, but sometimes it's fucking tiring.
Hey, Unalive is a very, very funny way of getting over fucking demonetization.
I like Unalive and I like Alivent. Personally. I sure do love associating a simple, useful extension with one of the worst things within humanity.
Fairness, fuck PDFs because fuck Adobe.
All right, we have to head northeast because that's where Jack's at. I think that name is Jack anyway. Shine.
Also, what the fuck? Why is it still called AT&T? They don't even do telegraphs anymore.
Well, what does it stand for?
American Telephone and Telegraph
Company. I think at that point they would just change it to like telemarketing or other shit like that. Oh, this is a puzzle. I remember this one. We have to hit like a specific sequence of buttons to get all the doors to open.
I'd probably say like telephony and telecommunications company would probably be a better fit.
Actually,
I like the word telecommunications. It makes me feel important.
Actually, that reminds me. I need to poke your Philadelphia knowledge.
Sure. In what way? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can solve this puzzle. I like to buy a vow. I didn't do shit. 2? Maybe it's this one. Okay, that opens that one. How about this one? Okay. Nah, how about 2? How about number 1? Nope. Okay, so the top one is a hard reset. Okay, that opens that one. So then we do this one. All right. Then, wait, why did it shift? Okay, then we do this one, right? All right, so then we do this one again. No.
Number 2.
Number 2. Number 8. We hit number 2 again. No, we do that.
Fuck. 6 with extra dip.
Let me hit this one again. All right, then I hit this one. No. Okay, then we do this. No. See, that shifts the door that way. Now we have to find a way.
AT&T used to be a lot of things. Part of AT&T that was split into the several baby bells is what we call Verizon now.
We need to find.
So yes, that means that the big 3.
This is the hard reset, right?
That means that the big 3 telephone companies for like cell phone services, 2 of them are AT&T. Technically,
we need to find the door that only removes one of them. That removes those 2. This removes nothing. Okay, that's weird. What does that door do? What does this button do? That switches them. Okay, so if we do this, and then do this, and then do that. Nope, I don't know what
the
I'm
U.S.
doing.
government would actually break up monopolies. Hey, Google might be getting broken up here in a bit. By the way, I want to do a quick check to see who's watching this on speaker. Hey, okay, Google.
You son of a bitch, you promised you wouldn't do that again.
Hey, Greg does it all the fucking time. in
Does he?
SGB.
Does it actually set off like things I
Yes,
don't know?
everything in my house. Dude, I have like my phone, my watch, my speakers, everything just going on.
All right. Do we have the answer to this one? Because I don't have the fucking brain power to be actually doing door puzzles, dude. I know the top button is a hard reset. So the solution lies in the first and the last three buttons. So I want to say it's actually I don't know, because if I had to say that I wouldn't be asking you guys. But so that one removes the first, third, and fifth door. This one removes the second one. No, this one's supposed to remove both of the second and third door, but because the third door was already disappeared, it just respawns the third door. So that is not going to get me anywhere. This one, though, I don't understand what the point of this is supposed to be. Because it looks like it just switches. All right, so now we're back to one door. So if I hit this, that causes that to disappear. If I do this, will that just get it to go away? No, because, oh, wait. Maybe if I find the key that fucking just removes a single door. No, I don't want to do that. So if I move this again, that causes the door to move. So then if I hit this button, no. So then if I hit this button,
Chat, please give us the answer.
hold on. Then if I do that, no. All right. Then if I do, okay. So that didn't do anything. Then I'm going to get rid of, all right. So we're back to one door. I don't know what the fuck am I doing. I'm going to hit this button again. No. All right. That's not doing anything. Then I'm going to hit this button. This just keeps switching the fucking doors around. Gonna take a smoke break.
Right. Do you want the good news or do you want the bad news?
Give me the bad news.
The bad news is the solution's randomized on every playthrough.
What?
The good news is you can force the answer out by just spam calling good old Campbell a couple of dozen times. So pass to him and offer to split the
A
code out for you.
randomized puzzle element? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Okay.
It's a roguelike.
Oh, I hate roguelikes. So I can't even rely on chat to give me the solution to the puzzle. Looks like the door is controlled by those switches. Yeah, I know that. To the left. I know that. Try pushing a few. Okay. Well, I'm going to call you again. Tell me something that I don't know.
So thanks for the obvious, Campbell dipshit.
There seems to be a relationship between the switch and the way the doors open. You may have to experiment. What I spent the last 5 minutes experimenting to nothing because I'm fucking garbage at this shit, dude. Campbell,
Yeah, and then
please tell me.
And then the actual experiment went and found the answer.
Looks like the door is controlled by those switches to the left. Try pushing a few. Oh boy, he's already resetting. All right, we're gonna go with Lucid. Wait, that's just the cat eye puzzle. Well, we'll try it. 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 3. No. Damn, I was hoping that was actually going to be it, Lucid. We tried.
Well, it made a very nice even pattern, but that was it.
Wait a minute. That just reset all of it. Nope. The second one doesn't do anything. Because I think because of the doors are already... So that just switches them. And I'm trying to think, like... Wait. Oh, if only there was some way... If we could move this door to... This one always moves up too, right? So if we do it this way... And this... Alright, so if I hit this switch, it's going to respawn the second and third door, right? Alright. what does this one do? So that one. So no, because if we
wait, but if it can you use all
wait,
can you make all the doors closed and then use the top one?
Can I move this door up?
Don't you have to use the second one to move it up?
I'm trying to see fucking. So that moves up, right? So this closes. All right, so that one is there, right? I'm trying to so that. Oh fuck! We're just gonna reset. All right, so we're gonna just do what he is. 1, 3, 5. Not just odd numbers. No, there's no 5. We're gonna solve this together, chat. As in, actually, I'm not gonna do anything. I just wait for you guys to solve it for me.
Yeah, we call Campbell again.
Campbell only said 2 things, though. Let's just see. Let's just see. The first one is a hard reset, so that one is irrelevant. That one just helps us reset the puzzle in case we think. We've got you covered, Snake. Hit this. Fuck! I skipped it. The top, the bottom, the second from the bottom, the second from the top, the second from the top, the second from the top. The second, wait, hold on a second. Why do you repeat that so much? Wait, can we try that again? 1 second. We've got you covered, dumbass. Hit the, all right, so let's write this down. Let's write this down, chat. Hit the switches in this order to open that door. Top. The bottom. Second from the bottom. Second from the top. Second from the top. Second from the top. Second from the bottom. Okay. No, I didn't mean to do that. Hose mad, hose mad, hose mad, hose mad, hose mad. Okay. Okay. All right. So 1, 4, 3, 2, 2, 2, 3. Yeah, first fucking try. I'm so good at video games.
This puzzle sucks.
Pay no attention to the chat on the left side of the screen there.
Like, if they knew that this puzzle was so bad that they'll just give you the answer anyway, why even bother randomizing it?
Just so you can feel superior if you didn't need Campbell's help. That's basically it. Shit.
Kill this guard in protest.
Mods, kill this man. Oh, the fucking dogs are here. Hold on a second.
Oh.
These gates are. Wait, who saw me?
The bird.
The bird is a surveillance drone?
Yeah, haven't you seen The Incredibles?
My guy, do you not remember the saying, if it swoops, it snoops?
I was not ready for the pigeon to be an actual fucking government surveillance drone, dude. No, fuck, ow. That hurt. Hold on, stop, fucking, stop it. Stop it.
God, man, getting your ass. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Also, your punch hitbox is so huge, it chains.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm not complaining. I am definitely not complaining. Hold on, I am dying. I need to eat a ration. I'm going to
like if you punch one person and they're touching each other, it just chains to them like lightning.
There are Dobermans all over the place here. What is that dog doing? What is the Doberman on the top? Oh my God, they are so fast. Waka, 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 waka. Wait, that's a box. Can I punch the dog? What's this box? What is this box? What is this box? A grenade. Why are there grenades here?
Grenade the dogs.
Yeah, no, I punched the dogs. There we go. I punched the dogs. All the dogs are instantly respawning.
On that one.
Here on Some Call Me Johnny.
Stop.
Just remember, here on Some Call Me Johnny at twitch.tv, we advocate animal abuse if it's hindering game progress.
Yeah, I mean, the dogs are infinitely respawning. It's fine. The dogs don't
like
die.
There's a population issue.
The dogs don't die. They just go home.
No, all dogs go to heaven.
What about Peter Bread? Have I ever seen a Doberman? No, I don't think I've actually seen an actual real life Doberman. You know what? What the fucking shit? Oh, we're getting close to dude. That was a boomerang because we're getting close to this dude. Actually, I think the first boss of the game is a dude that has a falcon and throws boomerangs.
Is he Australian?
Maybe. I don't remember. Wait, does he have to be Australian to use a boomerang? Why can't he just be Link?
Well, the boomerang and the falcon.
Why the fuck would birds flying give me away? Like, the birds could be flying for, they could be just migrating south for the winter. Fuck me. You can't see me. I'm not here.
Well, the fucking guy controls the soldiers and the falcon controls the birds.
Get that motherfucker!
It's a tandem ops operation.
Actually, I think we needed those grenades too, because I think that's how you're supposed to. What the fuck? I think that's how you're supposed to deal with him. Yeah, so we're gonna rush. I think we're getting close to the boss. Actually,
That's a brick.
It's a boomerang. Oh god. Oh, please don't tell me we gotta do more door puzzle bullshit. No, it opens the other side, which means we gotta go around.
I love artificial extenders.
God, I hope a boomerang just doesn't suddenly come down and own me.
Also, that boomerang looks like it's got like a huge black outline around it.
I think it's supposed to, or maybe it could be just a chunky Nerf boomerang, to be fair. What the fuck is
looks
going
like an
on with
emulation
that
error.
boomerang? Yeah, no, what the fuck is going on with that boomerang, though, dude? All right, hold on. Hopefully there's some rations and shit that I can buy in this, well, not buy, but just procure in this truck.
Again, the rations look like fucking bricks.
Yeah, grenades. Yeah, because grenades is what we're going to be using for this dude. I remember that specifically, because he's on a ledge. We can't physically reach him, so you have to throw grenades to do some damage. So this should be more grenades, actually. Yeah, more grenades. So I think we have like 12 grenades. Rottweilers actually scare the fucking shit out of me, because growing up, Rottweilers were owned by neighbors who treated their animals poorly. So they were very violent dogs. You know what my favorite kind of dog is outside of like I like pit bulls. Pit bulls are fun.
No.
I'd take care of my dog. If I had a dog, I'd take care of my dog.
Bulls are fighting dogs, and no.
No, but see, I would raise a peaceful pit bull though. Peaceful bull.
You can't.
Why not?
Peaceful instincts.
Which I think was a subtitle for one of the future Metal Gear games. Peaceful instincts. What about bulldogs?
No thanks. Jason's a dog racist. Oh, haven't you seen what the fuck was it? Zootopia?
That was the movie with the animals, right? I don't think I've actually ever watched that. That was the movie with the rabbit and the fox.
Yeah.
That shit like that. Hold on, I'm kind of.
I mean, it's also a Disney animated movie. How many of them have animated anthropomorphic animals again? I've lost count.
Yeah, and there was like a slap scene or whatever.
A slap scene?
Yeah.
Now, when you say slap, are you talking physical contact or like slap suit slap?
No, like the bunny slaps the fox.
Oh, okay. Did the fox have it coming?
Yeah.
He's lying? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, so this is the dude that was throwing the boomerang, and he also has a hawk? Yeah, it's a hawk, because his name is Hawk. Or it could be the hawk. What if the twist is actually it's the hawk that's actually talking to us, the bird? Because we don't see the dude's lips moving. And for all we know, the bird could have telepathic communication.
I was about to say, so the bird's a telepath.
Yeah. Solid Snake's diet consists of cigarettes, Italian ketchup, and MREs that taste like ass. I'm proud to be an American. I like the animated blooper where Judy's neck got snapped. What the fuck? Can we just go back to talking about incest anime? You remember that? That was fun. That was a fun conversation.
As Guguk would say in his latest video, if they're not blood related, they're free to be dated.
Oh, what was that? What was it he said about being an overused white man name or some other shit? Fuck, I missed it. The Boomerang is apparently a white name? What? I thought it was just the name. Boomerang is an overused white man's name? What?
What? Who the fuck is named Boomerang?
I never met anyone named Boomerang.
Or are you saying that the
Snake
thing
it up.
itself is a like whitewash name?
Maybe. I have grenades.
You know, this is kind of unfair.
What? That he has a,
You know,
a boomerang or he has a grenade?
You toss grenades.
Yeah, because fuck him.
Like, I know boomerangs can be lethal, but come on.
Yeah, you know what's circling grenades? That bird's gonna do something. You know he's gonna do something, and you know it's gonna be good. What happened? I threw a grenade and the screen froze. He has time stop powers. Maybe I should get a hawk. This hawk is my totem and my protector. As long as it flies, I will fight. Go.
Oh no, we got stupid shaman bullshit again.
Yeah, I think this is the game's equivalent of Vulcan Raven, only he has a hawk.
Well, they're both bird shamans.
Yeah. Can I just participate in the Muktuk eating contest, dude? Remember that?
We just go out for some shawarma.
Yeah.
You know, the Avengers have been did that.
The Deadpool reference. There we go.
So your hawk was still flying, but I'm pretty sure you're dead.
Oh, that was terrible, Snake. That was terrible. That was terrible, right, Snake? You a knucklehead. This is a cool shot, though. I like that shot. This is like they reuse this silhouette shot for a couple of things, but I really do like it. It's simple, but it's effective. He did a little jump. He was so happy to die.
Why does Snake got that arch?
Dude, looking like he's got fucking flamingo legs, dude. Like his knees are bending backwards. It looks like Snake has a breast in this shot. A breast? What the fuck does that mean? A breast? Well, you know, everyone has breasts.
It comes with your being fucking mammals.
Yeah.
He looks like the McFarlane Toys figure.
I think I've seen that before one time. A McFarlane Solid Snake actually sounds pretty fucking cool.
Everyone was so mean to me.
Snake got those childbearing hips. Is Hawk actually from Australia? I'm not reading any of this conversation. I know I'm just kind of like disrespecting Ghost Babel. Despite saying like earlier in the stream, like, oh, this game's perfectly fine, but it's also like, man, I completely fucking forgot like how long-winded the dialogue can be for a Game Boy Color game, and there's no voice acting either. So it's hard to like pay attention to it in a live stream format because I have you guys to bounce off of and just talk to, you know. At the very least, though, like outside of
God,
like,
he said turned me out.
wait, no. Wait, what?
I thought he was gonna say they turned me on.
Yeah.
A drifter.
I'm trying to think like for like the Game Boy Color, what was like some of my favorite games? It's not Pokemon. Pokemon's cheating.
Zoldo?
What was it?
Zoldo Link's Awakening.
So You know what fucking pisses me off the most about that? Someone has unironically likely called the game that. Like on social media. And it was probably like an 8-year-old who was trying to sound cool.
What?
My favorite Game Boy Color game is all the conversions from regular Game Boy recently. What are you talking about, Adam Bomb? Genuine question, like I don't know what you mean. Or is it exactly as it sounds like? Is it just like old Game Boy games that have been converted to Game Boy Color with like a proper color palette or some other shit?
Imagine Jack's third or fourth time going through this skip.
His like Hawk's last words are, okay, so you have to hit the first switch, right? Then the fourth switch, and then the second 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 switch. Oh, I think he's broken.
And then got Tuad.
What? Tuad. I know like this game has its equivalent of like Foxhound, or at least the rogue agents of Foxhound. We have Hawk, which is basically the Vulcan Raven. I know the main bad guy, his name is Viper. We had a dude that was a pyromaniac. And I remember there was a dude that was the Psychomantis that controlled puppets instead. Oh, okay, they were just named Pyro Bison. Okay, and I believe in Japanese they're Pyro Vega. Goodbye, Hawk. I'm talking to the bird, by the way, not the dude. The dude's dead. Yeah, at least we didn't kill the bird, which is amazing because we threw so many fucking grenades.
And it's so weird that this isn't like the only Viper, though.
Not the only Viper? What do you mean?
Because Gene was also codenamed Viper.
Gene?
By Fox.
Paul Blocks.
Of his genome soldiers.
Oh, okay. Wait, were they?
Yeah, Gene's codename was Viper. Just like how Snake got the codename. Well, Snake.
Snake, yeah, sure.
It was just a Fox codename that he was given.
Okay. I think we're going to call it a wrap, though, for the stream here. I think this is infrared light. No, it's not. Okay, no, I don't know why I thought that was like an infrared sensor. Like, that was the bad box. Like, don't step into the bad box, Snake. We are going to call it a wrap here. I don't remember if this game has a save feature. Oh, no, it has mailing. So let's go to the codec. I don't know. Codec. Mailing. Sing me a song. Actually, I think this is the first time I'm saving the game. Need anything? Yeah, save. Save.
Damn, no Chinese proverbs.
No, yeah, didn't give me any Chinese proverbs. Snake. I know this is a difficult mission, but as long as you have confidence in yourself, you can carry it out. Confidence is the first rule of success. Like Emerson said. Emerson. So you're a literature expert too? Yeah, because technically this is a different mailing, so. I knew you had me pegged as a hardware geek. Pegged.
Please no pegging for the code.
No, not exactly, but. You know, I did take electives in college. Quite confidently, I might add. I purposefully tried to learn things outside of my major too. I'd rather be a well-balanced engineer. So that's why you're always quoting. Quoting is the first time she quoted something, Snake. What the fuck do you mean always?
Well, this takes place after MGS1, if I recall.
No. This takes place after the first and Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid does not happen in this continuity. Because
does it not?
No, because fun fact, we'll later learn that the main base for operations is where Outer Heaven used to be in Metal Gear MSX. In fact, we will see the remains of the original Metal Gear later down this game's playthrough. I remember that much.
But so, what year did MGS1 take place? Like originally before the retcon?
MGS1 was 2005?
Before the retcon, I mean.
Before the retcon, 98.
Okay. Well, this game takes place in 2002, if I recall.
Okay.
So I do still think that this is a sequel to Solid.
Okay, cool. That you still have the Chinese proverbs. That's fine. Okay, but you know what though? We'll get more Chinese proverbs and Chinese guidelines for what we're allowed to say and cannot say around mailing in the next session. All right, folks. But we're going to call it a wrap there for our first session of Metal Gear Ghost Babel as we're continuing our trek through the Metal Gear Solid series, well, the Metal Gear series, I should say. We'll be reconvening this coming Wednesday for a large community day because I'm making up for lost time because I couldn't stream for the last several weeks. Just due to IRL issues getting in the way and that sort of thing. I'll explain more about that later down the road. But the goal is to have a large community day stream on Wednesday. I'm still working on what exactly I want to do, but we're going to be doing it for the remaining of the afternoon because I know a lot of you guys are probably getting ready to go back to school or getting ready to head back into college, and we got to do some more community stuff before your time starts getting occupied with school day activities like homework or reading or pursuing a major or FAFSA bullshit, you know? But still, what's up?
Or in our case, getting ready for surgery.
Or getting ready for surgery, which is, standard college procedure. Everyone's done it.
Oh, interesting. In Metal Gear Solid 2, whenever the kernel AI starts malfunctioning, it'll call Raiden and give him a mission briefing for the infiltration of the fortress Galad.
Right. They make reference to Ghost Babel specifically. Right.
Yeah, and then Campbell's portrait will actually switch to the Ghost Babel portrait, and a poster of Chris Jenner and Solid Snake appears on the wall in the computer room in the Big Chill.
Okay, we'll have to see if we can show that off, if I remember. We are going to raid Derek, though, because Derek is currently online. I don't know what Derek is playing, but...
He is currently doing Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor Overclocked.
Oh, okay. I understand some of those words. So do we have a raid hashtag? I know we settled on the Goon Room earlier. I like Ghost Babel, actually. That is great. I like Ghost Babel because, man, they fucking talk their asses off. I really like that. Thank you, Spiel. All right, so we're going to use hashtag Ghost Babel as our raid hashtag. And I will see you guys on Wednesday for the community stream. And if I have time later in the week, I'll be hosting another 14 stream because I do want to get the ball running on that one because I'm terribly behind on 14 progress in Stormblood. And you guys enjoy the rest of your Sunday night. Actually, the Sunday is almost over on my neck of the woods. So I hope you guys enjoy the beginning of your week, and I will see you guys next time. Have a good night, everybody. Take care.